good. And of course, that is good. Alright. Obviously, it's the Twins and Tigers, so the Tigers are up first. It'll be Badu, Scope, Cabrera, Candelario, Haas, Harold Castro, Willie Castro, Victor Reyes, and Derek Hill. So, decent lineup. Hopefully we don't get swept again or lose 4 straight. That kind of sucked, but I mean, you know, sobering sweep there. Our road woes continue, I guess you could say. Doesn't seem like we're the best road team. That's for damn sure. What's up, everybody? Hold on. What's up, Morgan? What's up, El Compalio? And El Compalio? What's up? There we are. Good old 3 likes to start the stream. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully it sounds halfway decent. Mic sounds weird. All right. Hey, what's up, old time? What's up, old time Tiger? What's up, RMS? I've been good. What's up, Space? All right, we sound good now. All right, sorry, Mike. The mic sounded weird for a second. Been good. I've been good. I decided to take a couple days off. I was in a bad mood the other day. You like the Twins? All right, that's fair. That's fair, Jude. We're this is a Tiger stream, but you're more than welcome to hang out. So, you're going to the game on Wednesday. Hopefully, it's a loss. Yeah. I should. It was a good idea not to stream yesterday for me. It's a long commercial break.
Tigers and the Twins.
There it is.
You think you've seen them a lot? Yes, they have.
Let me refresh this.
Each other exceptionally well, so it'll be challenging here tonight. Akil Badu will lead things off for the Tigers.
Is that plenty loud enough for the game audio mix? What's up, Jacob?
Run for Detroit yesterday has 109 hits, 5th most in the American League.
Let me go grab a napkin for my nose.
Yesterday he bats 5th, and Victor Reyes bats 8th. One of his 2 homers this year has come against the Twins.
Tigers are going to be facing Michael Pineda. They call him Big Mike. He's making his 14th start of the season, the first against Detroit this year. And he's a guy that throws a lot of fastballs. We talk about our guy, Matt Manning. Well, Michael Pineda throws over 50% fastballs too. But his fastballs lately have been hit pretty good. So we'll see if he throws more sliders. He's got a good slider and a decent changeup. Changeup fades down and away from lefties and down and into righties.
I can understand why they call him Big Mike. He's 6'7", 280 pounds. Here's the Twins starting defense, brought to you by Marygrove Awnings. Max Kepler makes his 9th straight start in right field. Andrelton Simmons has 204 assists, 6th most among American League shortstops. And Mitch Garver catches Michael Pineda for the 5th time this year. One of the many things you love about Akil Badu, his passion, his energy, his skill, and his give back. Look at this, signing some stuff for some Tigers fans on his way back to the dugout. Whoop, I forgot a young Tigers fan.
All right, I'm back.
Baseball.
What's up,
Here
Kevin?
You go. We'll personalize it for you. How cool is that? He is the guy.
That kid's got more autographs. I see him every day at the ballpark. He's got
Go Tigers, go Twins. You're rooting for both. I appreciate it.
Love him.
Good luck, Rob. Minnesota is a hard team. I think we'll be all right, Jacob.
The kid who took the autograph. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
What
about
up, Kenny?
Akil Badu.
Oh,
yeah.
well, he's signing.
All right, what do we got here? Is it
AJ Hinch
first pitch yet, or?
As always, for the game today, his team a chance for a little bounce back here, Jack, after getting swept in Kansas City.
You guys can't beat them.
Yeah,
We do all right against Minnesota. I think we usually struggle, but I think we could beat them here. So
day game,
we'll see.
but here we are tonight. Another series, different town, and like
We hit fastball as well, so that's like a good sign with Michael Pineda pitching. So I would say, you know, we got something going.
The first pitch of the night is up.
That'll be ball of pie.
1 for 4 yesterday for Akil Baddoo.
Packers fans are happy Rodgers isn't. Oh, thanks for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. You're very kind.
Chased upstairs 1-1.
Packers fans happy Aaron Rodgers is not leaving, but he needs to.
86 to 93. He doesn't.
Oh, you're done with Rodgers, okay, JJ? No, yeah, no more Cruz, no more Nelson Cruz. Baddoo gives it a little poke. That's gonna get down. Ground rule double for Akil Baddoo. Let's go.
To start the night for Akil Baddoo and the Tigers.
That's the way to start a ball game right there. He gets a ball down over the plate. And
yeah, we're not a good road team.
Throwing a lot of fastballs. It's a sinker right here. Baddoo,
you ready for All-Stars next week?
Puts a charge into one hopper over the center field wall.
And coming back to
oh, NFL. I thought you said All-Star. Sorry, I have bad eyes. Yeah, I'm ready for the NFL.
Second round
Cannot wait.
2016 left him exposed in a Rule 5
It
draft.
shall be a good time.
More
it shall be a good time.
Lead
Leadoff double here for Akil Baddoo. Now up his scope.
Rule 5 draft. Here's Jonathan Scope with an RBI.
Oh, it's going good. It's going good. Chilling. Long weekend.
Change up. First pitch.
Scope went one
started off bad, but then it wound up really good, so I'm not in too bad of a mood about it. How's it going for you?
Career high 15-game hitting streak. The 0-1 fouled away.
Shep, I'm just saying, Tigers had a 7-game hitting streak or winning streak at home. In a lot of those games, they scored first. In all the games down in Kansas City, they did not score first, right? So maybe getting on the board early might help. Larry Vanover is the home plate umpire, and he's the crew chief.
Yeah, I'm good now, ma'am. Yeah. Appreciate it. 0-2 count.
To Scope, driven to right but foul.
It's got to be a little bit hard for Jonathan Scope every time he plays the Twins, especially back in Minnesota where he
0-2 count. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of the first. 0-0 score, obviously. It would behoove the Tigers to get some runs in early this game, rather than, you know, wait or not score. Nope. Well, that sucks. One away.
This ball has a lot of movement. It's a changeup down in the bottom of the zone. The ball just dies, and Scope swings over top.
No good. No good.
Here's Miguel Cabrera.
What the hell's going on?
See the numbers there.
There we go.
Miguel off of Pineda.
Well, here's Cabrera up now.
See if that continues tonight.
Be nice to see him get a hit and drive something in.
Down in Kansas City. Runners at third.
Nope. Strike one. Looks like the struggles will continue here.
Very often a ball away that he tried to pull. He was maybe cheating a little bit on the first pitch, thinking that Big Mike might come inside.
.67 hits shy of 3,000.
You know, is an auto home run. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Jammed him and he fouled it away.
Not at 38 years old, he's not an auto home run.
Jack had mentioned the good numbers against Pineda.
I mean, hell, at this point, guys are just gassing it by him, which is just like, wow, that's weird to see. What's up, Brett?
Especially in this ballpark at Target Field.
Left center? That'd be nice. Be really nice if he takes one out here.
I think is probably a very good ballpark. It's got a great
what up, baby?
Out in center.
Oh, they're gonna. Are they gonna say he went?
And
oh wow, they're gonna say he went. Oh, that's a load of shit. Wow. Maybe he did go. Did he? No, he didn't.
He really did not go.
He's got a beat.
No, I don't play Roblox. No, why?
Cabrera wanted the appeal down to first base umpire Dan Bellino, but it was Larry Vanover who called him out. There's 2 away.
I'd say that's 50-50 on that swing. It could have gone either way on the call.
A leadoff ground rule double for a
Well, they have a double here standing. They have a guy at second after a double, but, you know, doesn't look so good that they're going to score him. Candelario's up. No, you don't have to say sorry. You're good, man.
Outside corner, Candelario. A long pause. Didn't necessarily agree with it. Had his 19
Strike one.
on base streak snapped in yesterday.
Well, looks like the squeeze is in Minnesota here.
For all the young pitchers that are watching Big Mike pitch, you see the velocity, you have to ignore that. Look at the movement. All his pitches have very good movement. And quite honestly, that is what's kept him in the big leagues. He can move the ball around, doesn't leave it over the middle of the plate. But his fastball, he can sink, he can run it a little bit.
There we go.
He's got a lot of movement on his changeup, and his slider's got a lot of movement. That's the key.
The Oklahoma City Thunder did offer Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and number 6 to the Pistons for the number 1 pick. Detroit declined. Well, yeah, Detroit's taking Cade, so that pretty much seals that deal. Hey, didn't I say a few weeks ago that OKC would offer some crazy shit like Shea Gilgeous and the number 1 overall number? We were all saying that. I remember this conversation. When we had just like a general NFL talk, we were all like, well, I mean, the Thunder could do that, but like Detroit would probably decline it. Yep. I remember us specifically talking about that deal. That's crazy they offered that and they still got declined. That's hilarious.
With 2 strikes now, you might want to try to get him.
That's a crazy good package for 1 pick. I think Detroit's tired of getting fleeced and missing out on great players like that.
Now the 1-2. Good take.
They're like, listen, historically, we've always fucked this pick up, and we're taking Cade.
Yes. I might have hit a $150 or $125.
Trying to get the first pick, but Cade was doing Detroit thing, giving up. Yeah, he's like Austin. Basically, from everything I've read,
my high school team again.
Cade's like all about being a Piston. Like the dude's pretty much accepted he's a Detroit Piston. He's like, I've been fucking with Detroit for a while. It's like, all right, so he kind of figured he might wind up here, so not like he's like, damn, I don't want to go to Detroit.
Now the 2-2.
Gonna have to go blow my nose in a second.
Suddenly, it's a full count.
Full count for Candelario, runner at second. Let me go blow my nose.
Good job of looking, seeing, recognizing the pitches. Eric Haas on deck. You keep the big wheel moving here. Get on the board early and give the young right-hander, Matt Manning, a little bit of breathing room early.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. That's the plan, especially with a leadoff double. Here's the payoff. Slapped foul. It's a good one to spoil. Hey fans, if Detroit scores 3 or more runs in this game, you can visit a participating Arby's location tomorrow and receive a free small order of curly fries. Did score 3 or more in 2 of the 3 games against Kansas City. Candelario's seen just about everything Pineda has to offer. This will be the 7th pitch of the.
All right, full count still.
And here it is. Another one fouled away.
Yeah, so I don't know. It seems like that Cade kid to Detroit is pretty much a done deal. So
Bat there, so he's going to grab a little pine tar.
I don't know.
Get these hot, humid evenings, especially in Minneapolis, where you're going to need some extra talc, aren't you? Both pitchers and hitters.
Yeah, everybody needs grip. That ball was kind of a cookie right there. Jamer fouled it off, but he swung basically one-handed because his hand slipped off the bat.
Oh man, my nose.
They play him to pull.
Here's the full count.
3-2. foul.
And another foul ball.
Candelario there showed some frustration to a certain extent. What's the frustration there? Do you think he wants to take that to left?
Yeah, I think he thought it was a hittable pitch and that he didn't handle it the way he wanted to. Maybe he's also trying to remind himself to keep his front shoulder. I want to show you, that's the batter's eye. That's the view that the...
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Hugo. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, I just had something shoved up my nose, but I have my fucking allergies are acting up, and I give a very itchy nose for some reason.
On the batter's eye, and hitters complained about it.
I just got to ignore it, and eventually it stops.
The trees, so they changed it all, and I think that is actually living plants on the wall.
And here is another payoff pitch to Candelario.
Change already at target.
Runner at second, 2 away, and Candelario strikes out. Son of a bitch. Strand to lead off
Build
double.
your bridge to better
fuck
customer
you.
service with our state.
Out Scope, Cabrera, and Candelario.
All right.
No damage
It'll be
done.
Kepler, Rooker, and Polanco. Kepler, Rooker, and Polanco. Bottom of the first. Kepler, Rooker, and Polanco. Bottom of the first. No score. Well, we'll see how this goes. That's just kind of feeling like the Kansas City series all over again. But it seems our road woes are our road woes. How many likes are we at, by the way? 8? 9 likes? Hell yeah. There we go. We're on our way. Almost halfway there to the like goal. Hell yeah. Try to do 20. We are at 9. Say by about like the 3rd or 4th inning we'll hit it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my fucking god, dude. My nose is so bothersome. So bothersome. Anyway, yeah, sorry I didn't stream any. You guys know. I already let you guys know. Though I have some people, you know, you make plans with them. Blech. It's commercial break, by the way. Oh yeah, Matt Manning's pitching tonight, so I have no idea how long they're gonna let him go. I'm guessing 5 or 6 innings, or till he gets creamed.
Michael Pineda bounces back and strikes.
But it'll be Kepler, Rooker, Polanco, Donaldson, Garver, Larnack, Sano, Cave, and Simmons. We pretty much know the lineup.
26 against the Tigers this year, and Josh Donaldson is right behind him. He's 2 doubles shy of 700.
People suck, Kenny. That's all.
Matt Manning is making his 7th major league start.
Sometimes people can be shitty.
His first win on the road. He's 0-3 in road games so far this year.
All right, Matt. Let's see what you got. Let's see if you can
Great fastball.
win a game for us on the road, which has not been an easy thing to do as a Detroit Tiger this year.
Backstroke, if you want to call it.
And looks like Kepler pops the first pitch up. Hopefully it's an out. And 1 away. That was easy. All right. How about we just have 27 more of those and we'll get out of here. Or 26 of those, rather.
Hill and Reyes have played together in the outfield. Harold Castro and Willie Castro, second time in
26 pitch game. Let's go.
And Eric Haas catches Matt Manning for the 3rd time.
Yeah, what I meant by that, Shep, is a lot of pitchers will drop their arm all the way down by their knee and behind their back. Matt Manning kind of.
But yeah, 1 away.
And everything's in front of him, and he really reaches out to the catcher's glove well. I think that's one of the reasons that even though his fastball isn't always in the high 90s, it jumps on the hitters pretty quickly. 2 quick strikes, 1 for an out. It's a good way to start a ball game.
Here's the 0-1. 0-2, good pitch.
That's my point.
Broker's down 0-2. Now we have an 0-2 count. Manning looking like he's got the good stuff tonight so far anyway.
And ate him up inside. So obviously his fastball is something he can work with.
The 0-2.
Tried to get him chased. No go. 1-2.
So 0-2 0-2, he throws a slider down. Now, will he throw another slider, a changeup, or will he just quit messing around? Because I'm telling you right now, he's got more confidence in the fastball than anything. That's what Haas calls for. See how he executes.
Fouled it back.
I like that it's
Stays
inside.
1 and 2.
He's making the hitter recognize, look at, I'm not afraid to come in. Show me, prove it to me. That
Yeah,
you
you got to get the
fastball.
strikeout
That's the
pitch
number
here.
one objective I had in every at bat.
Or not if it's not a strikeout pitch, like the out pitch.
Before I had a good idea how I wanted to pitch to him.
Another 1-2.
He's just
Another
staying
one
right
fouled
in
away.
This is what Matt Manning has used this season. 60% four-seamers, 70% changeup, sliders, same, and not very many curveballs at all. But he hasn't had to. You know, the slider has been effective. It was quite effective his last start, along with his fastball. There's
Strikes
a
out
curve.
Rooker. 2 away.
Hey, a strikeout. Look at that. 2 down now. It's been 1 week since the 14-0 game. Is that when the Tigers destroyed Minnesota?
Big break in it. It's a great pitch because it's at the bottom of the zone, then breaks down out of the zone. Rooker couldn't lay off.
It's a big step backwards for Minnesota at that designated hitter spot, knowing that Nelson Cruz was traded to Tampa. A.J. Hinch telling us it's good we don't have to see him anymore in a Minnesota uniform, but gosh darn it, we see Tampa 6 times this coming month, and we'll see him there.
We got him, Chef. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that sucked, Austin. Hopefully it made him wake up. But this team is really bad on the road for some reasons, the Rangers. Oh, okay.
Looks like Matt Manning's
What's up, Daniel? It was the Rangers we beat 14-0. Okay,
right away,
okay.
right from the get-go. That's a
We just played the Twins so much, it's easy to guess that it would be the Twins. Ball 1. 1-1 to Polanco. 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
Red hot in July, 2nd in the American League in RBIs, and 4th in the American League in hits during this month. The 1-1. Grounded foul.
Foul ball 1-2. But what up, Daniel? How's it going? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
The dugout under 15
Chilling.
pitches in the first inning. That's a great sign. You see what Polanco has done this month.
Chilling,
It's been a good
chilling.
one.
Look at something.
1-2 on the ground into the shift for Willie Castro. Quickly retires Polanco, and a nice start for Matt Manning. 11 pitches, and he retires the Twins. 1-2-3 on Valley Sports.
Did I do while you were gone? I don't know. Not too many, really. I didn't do the Royals games. I didn't really feel like streaming yesterday, and I didn't stream Saturday because I was supposed to be hanging out with friends, but they never really showed up. Still don't know what happened to the guy. Haas, Castro, and Castro. It'll be Haas, Harold Castro, then Willie Castro. My friend really hasn't hit me back up yet, so once I know, I'll let you guys know. I don't fucking know. You want to hang out? It's pretty easy. Be like, hey, I just don't feel like hanging out. Be like, oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Luke? No reason to be sorry, man. What's up, man? How you doing? No, it's all right, Kevin. No reason to be sorry. It's just weird that he won't just say he doesn't want to hang out. It's just like, oh, okay. I guess that's a way to do things.
Soda. We go to the
Yeah, I
bottom
don't
of
know.
the
Yeah,
second.
exactly,
We'll
Austin.
have the
It's weird.
5, 6, and 7 hitters. Menards brings you the big
Like,
money
yeah.
encounter. Minnesota.
It's weird because I'm a very
arguably
understanding
back to
person
the most
about shit like that.
disciplined
You know, it's
team
just
in
like,
Major
all
League
right, dude.
Baseball because of those
You know?
primary reasons. They've not been able to win, and their pitching has been.
Yeah, Tigers better get back on the winning track today. Hopefully.
It has been, and they
It would be a lot
really high going
fucking
into this
nicer than the last 2 days. That's for goddamn
spring,
certain.
thinking that,
Saturday,
be
Sunday, Friday,
basically
all those
the team
days
to beat in
sucked.
American League Central, and a lot of things have happened. They've had a lot of injuries this year.
Haas is up now.
The guy we're going to talk about, I'm sure.
Haas, Castro, and Castro.
Byron Buxton's been hurt. Seems like forever, but they've had a lot of injuries up and down. And when you see them making a change like they just did with Cruz, going to Tampa.
But yeah, I'm in a much better mood now. Yeah.
That it's obviously
Oh,
not worked
yeah.
out the way they thought it would.
Yeah, and then it obviously
I don't
brings
stay
up the
down
question,
for
do
very
they
long.
have depth in their organization?
Surprisingly.
Every team's dealt with injuries. I mean, look at the laundry list of injuries for the Tigers, and yet the Tigers have been able to bring up guys who have contributed. Minnesota has just not been able to find those guys.
Shep, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
and,
it is.
In spring training, would you have said, well, we're going to bring up Eric Haas, we're going to bring up Jake Rogers, and these two kids are going to do what they've done this year? Probably neither one of us would have said.
Yeah, I'm doing well, John. How you doing?
But, sometimes you have to get a little lucky, too.
About losing yesterday. It's the first 2 games we blew a lead.
I was just looking today. Twins
Yeah, blowing leads is the worst way to lose. Yeah, losing a game straight up just sucks, but it's not as bad as blowing a game.
In and out of the Twins organization a couple times.
I'll be in the stream. Won't be chatting as much though. Making myself for sure, Luke.
That weren't here 2 years.
Hopefully you're cooking something good. The Guardians? I think it's a decent name. It's growing on me a little bit. I think much like the Washington football team, it'll slowly grow on people. It's a full count though for Haas here. In the top of the second, nobody out, nobody on.
And your response is, I don't have that capability,
Yeah,
nor would
you're
I do
asking
it
the
anyway.
wrong guy, but in my opinion, Saya.
Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And he strikes out.
That's 4 straight strikeouts for Michael Pineda.
A lot of
Well, we
strikeouts.
talk about his ability to move the ball around the zone, and this one, see Mitch Garver setting outside, but he throws it up and away, and that beats Eric Haas, who was taking that healthy cut again.
1 away for Harold Castro.
Mike Pineda is a strike thrower, though. You're not going to see him walk a lot of guys, so hitters know that, and sometimes they get aggressive thinking that, well, the ball's going to be in the zone. I'm going to get ready and get ahead, like Seymour talked
Let's
about
see. Here's the pitch to Castro.
Ball
Ball 1.
The problem with that is he's so good at moving around the zone that you could be guessing in. We saw that from Miguel Cabrera. First pitch, he was looking in, the ball was away. The second pitch, he was looking away, the ball was in.
Castro fouls it away. It's
Foul ball, 1-1.
Pineda's last start, he beat the White Sox. We all know how good that offense is. Lasted 5 innings, gave up a run, and struck out 3. Good numbers in his career against the Tigers. The 1-1. Castro back up the box. Simmons is there. The shift works for Minnesota, and there are 2 away.
This game has certainly been all about pitching so far. Early in this one, Michael Pineda led off the game with a double to Baddoo. And since then, it's pitching for both sides.
2 away for Willie Castro. Castro went 1 for 3 with a double yesterday in Kansas City. Strokes one to right field, and that is off the wall. Kepler will play with a bare hand. Willie Castro held to a long single.
All right.
He hit it hard. Kepler played it well.
Castro singles with 2 away.
Castro.
First hit of the game, or well,
Really is an advantage
second.
for
I forgot
guys
about the
that
leadoff
know
double.
their own
So
home ballpark. And Max Kepler's
how'd you do
playing
at
up
slow
right
pitch
field in
softball?
Minnesota target field to understand what this ball's going to do. He plays it perfectly.
Hit any home runs?
Throws a strike into Anderson Simmons.
All right, now Reyes is up with the runner at first and 2 away. Sorry, I was just reading something when that happened. Sorry.
Willie Castro continues to hit the ball well since the recall. A homer, a triple, a double, a couple of singles. That's a really good sign for Tigers fans. And here's Victor Reyes.
That one was 111 mile an hour off his bat, so he hit it hard.
Reyes had the weekend off. He did play Friday in the series opener in Kansas City and went 0 for 5 with a couple of strikeouts.
I think Reyes might have a big night here because he's got the ability to see the plate, and he's a good fastball hitter.
Ball 1.
Pineda's a good guy for him to match up against.
Pineda works kind of slow.
When
You got one hit. No, that's pretty good.
Because that's when I think Victor gets
It's pretty good. So he's good.
It's
better than none. Did you get on base, or was it like a hit but you got out type situation? And safe.
All the way to third goes Willie Castro, and he's
I think they got Castro at third. Hold on.
Diamond, the throw from Sano to Donaldson gets an over-aggressive Willie Castro. Instead of runners at the corners,
did they get him?
Second inning.
Yeah, he's out.
Couple of hits in the inning. Nothing
Damn.
to show for it. We head to the bottom of the second, where Josh Donaldson leads off from Minnesota.
Yeah, they got him. You're never supposed to make that third out at third. You got to be smarter than that. Could have been running ourselves out of runs very often lately. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Willie Castro gets thrown out trying to take it to third base. And now it'll be Donaldson, Garver, and Larnack. Donaldson, Garver, and Larnack due up here in the bottom of the second. Tisk, tisk. It's a bad out to make there. Oh, thank you guys, by the way. I see we're all the way up to 14 likes right now. Let me look. 14 likes. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Very, very kind. Too kind, too kind. Just fucking just 6 likes away. But yeah, bad base running. I guess over-aggressive base running is more the correct term there. You never make that last out at third, especially like, you know, if you don't direly need to get a run there. In the top of the second inning, that's not really a dire situation for any kind of deciding factor of a game, I would say. So but now it'll be Donaldson, Carver, Larnack, and let's see what Matt Manning can do. Commercial break has to be ending at any point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end. Damn, it didn't end quite yet, so it's a long commercial break, huh?
Ended the top
Oh, there
of
we
the
go.
second inning.
All right, I'll be right
Victor
back.
Reyes hits a ball to the right of Anderson Simmons. Great diving play, and how he got the ball to first base, I don't know. Victor Reyes beats it out, and then Willie Castro takes off to third base. And after we see it slowed down, you can see that Donaldson does take him out at third. And we're going to take it now in real time to see how close it appeared when it happened. But, you know, it's one of those cases where AJ said we're going to be aggressive on the base pass, and every once in a while you're going to gamble, take a chance, and it's not going to work out for you.
Donaldson hits a rocket by Jonathan Scope into right field for the first hit of the night for Minnesota. It's a leadoff single here in the second.
Well, that's what makes Josh Donaldson such a great hitter. Right there, he had every intent to go the other way with a fastball.
Well, no
away from
hitters
him,
watch
and he
it.
executed
No hitter
a
watch
perfect
is
pitch
over
by
now.
Jonathan Scope at first. First hit of the game for the Twins.
What up, Preston?
But
Looks like we're no longer in no hitter watch, so that's always a bummer.
Work ahead in the count. Matt Manning threw strike one, and the ball was hit to the
One on, nobody out. Bottom of the second, no score. Here's the pitch.
First
1-1.
to Garver, who missed 39 games.
Or it's 0-1 rather. Sorry, now 0-1 for Gardner.
You know, 2 years
Garver.
ago when the Twins set the record for the most home runs, this guy was an instrumental part of it, Mitch Garver.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he never missed a fastball that was in the strike zone. I mean, it was uncanny how many fastballs that he hit. And yet, you still have to throw it to him. Now, what you want to do is get one fastball over and make him think that you're going to do that, and then you can throw a lot of
Now it's
pitches.
1-1.
You can throw sliders, breaking balls. He's very susceptible to a good slider down and away. But, boy, a couple years ago, you did not want to make a mistake with a fastball over the plate to this guy.
Yeah, he had 341 2 years ago against fastballs.
2-1
among American League hitters. Just incredible. And that year, he slugged .630. That was the 6th highest in baseball history.
Damn, just off fastballs.
By a catcher. And
Dude
if I'm
can really hit a
not mistaken,
fastball.
Jack, he's the one who set the record for homers
He
by a
did.
catcher.
9:43. It's 9:43 a.m. in Tokyo.
Sends one to deep right
Uh-oh.
center field. This has some carry on it off the electric scoreboard. Hill
That'll
plays
get
it
a
well.
run in.
Donaldson all the way home. He's in with a head first slide. It's an RBI double for Mitch Garver.
Jesus Christ, that was almost gone. It's 1-0 Minnesota. It's not looking good already, folks.
We no more than talk about it and
Not looking good already.
it happened in real time from Mitch Garver. This is a fastball too close to the middle of the strike zone. And Garver, even though he's a little bit late, he's got a lot of power. Top of the wall in right center. That's a very high 30-foot wall. Relay not that close because the throw was way up the line. Twins on the board first.
I'm going to stand up.
Donaldson at 104 miles per hour on the base hit. Garver followed with a 106 mile an hour double off the wall. Here's Trevor Larnack. He goes the
Which
other
means
way.
they're smoking it off him. The Twins are smoking it off Matt Manning.
City had so many guys in the lineup, and they were swinging early on the fastball.
So that
They're gonna
sucks.
Do the same thing tonight. It would be
1-0 Twins lead with the runner at second. No outs. Bottom of the
Matt
second.
Manning to be able to get the secondary pitches over early in the count, because once this starts happening, it seems to be contagious. I've seen it so many times at the big league level where pitchers don't make the adjustment and recognize that they're jumping on early fastballs. There's a good breaking ball.
See how good Minnesota
Twins
is
draw first
hitting
blood.
fastball.
Not that surprising. Like I said, we're not that good of a road team, like at all. I think most of our worst baseballs played on the road,
Now, Cruz was
like by an overwhelming majority.
And but there's still a lot of guys in that lineup that are going up to plate. You know, a veteran like Cruz, he was a teacher also. He was showing them, hey, don't get behind in the count when you
0-2 count though.
something you can handle early. Be ready for that first one. And quite honestly,
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
might
the
win a
great hitters
game.
Had that approach. They didn't miss that first good fastball.
0-2 to Larnack over the head of Manning. There is Harold Castro.
They'll get the first out, but the runner gets to third, so that kind of sucks. But
One away.
runner at third, and now up
90
is
feet away. Minnesota here in the second.
Sano. Sano up with the runner at third, one away, bottom of the second. Twins up 1-0. Sack fly obviously probably coming up.
The Valley Sports app presented by Miller Lite.
Well,
My
the
eyes are
shift
so
being
bad
part
right
of
now.
the game
Ugh.
today, you
Can't
see
see.
more
I'm, like,
putouts
blind.
made on that kind of ball that is over the pitcher's head. Maybe would have been up the middle a generation ago, and it's converted into an out. Manning needed that out. Now, granted, there's a runner at third, but this is a guy that's very susceptible to striking out. He's a free swinger. You can see how the Tigers have got him shifted to the left side with the infielder, Scope, the only guy on the right side. Sano rarely hits the ball that way, especially early in counts. He's trying to lift and separate and hit it into the left field bleachers. So you can throw him fastballs. It's not that you can't. You just got to set him up and in. That's where he's susceptible. And then there's a good pitch, changeup though. And then you can bounce any breaking ball down and away, down in the zone. Once you're ahead of Sano, you can get him to chase down.
Sano has struck out 37% of the time this year. So there's the numbers to coincide with what Jack was talking about, the susceptibility. Here's the 1-1.
Man,
a little high.
That's a great pitch right there. And it's a great pitch even though it's a ball too, because it makes him aware that, hey, he'll come up and in on you. You know, you might see him creep
2-1.
a little bit early. That'll open up the backside and the ball down. And
Slow night tonight, huh?
This is a big out. This is really already early in this ball game. This is something that has to be executed. This pitch, too good.
Fouled it away, 2-2.
You can't make it more center cut than that.
Not much of a chat.
The good news, it was off speed, so he had
It's all right, though.
a little bit.
2-2 count.
With a mistake like
One
that,
away, runner
as
at
a
third.
pitcher, say thank you. Now I've
1-0
got to
Twins
execute.
lead
Now I
here in
really
the
have
bottom
to-
of the second.
You know, these are the at bats that the great pitchers are able. It's called, you know, game management, damage control, whatever you want to call it. You've got to strand that runner at third after just one out, and then you have a chance to get out of the inning.
The 2-2 on its way. Oh, just off the inside part of the plate.
Another good
Make it
pitch.
full.
And the reason Sano took that pitch is because he couldn't hit it. He was looking away, and he was basically tying himself up, so he took it. That had real good movement. Just missing.
What do you expect here?
Well, I'd like to see a good slider down and
Please,
away,
job.
but I'm not sure he's got that.
All right,
good
now it's a
throw.
full count here.
Let's see what he does.
He got him.
Hey,
That's
strike three.
exactly what
2 down
he
now.
needed there. That was an 88-mile-an-hour changeup. Sano way out in front, and there are 2 away.
Well, I love what I'm seeing right there because I know I said it.
I can't
and I've
read the
seen it
name, it's
many,
too
many
small.
times 'cause I called some games for the Twins. This guy will chase down in the zone, and he doesn't want to walk. So that pitch was
So I'm not
well
sure how to.
executed.
I can't read it. It's
Result
too
was
small.
great. Jake Cave, another guy that hunts fastballs. You see his numbers, not that good. He's missed 64 games with a lower back injury.
Huge out for Manning. He's got 1 more to go. Cave first pitch swinging. Hey, some decent damage control by Matt Manning. 1 run plated for Minnesota. They've got the 1-0.
What's up,
lead
let's
as
go.
we head to the third. Derek Hill
We only gave up a
things
run.
off
That's
to the
not that bad.
Tigers.
We only gave up run. Not bad. Could have been way worse. So 1-0 Twins lead into the top of the third. 1-0 Twins lead, top of the third. Due up for the Tigers. It'll be. Who the hell's the last guy? Oh, Hill. Hill, Badu, and Scope. Hill, Badu, Scope here in the top of the third. 1-0 Twins. What's up? All right, though. Slow night tonight. No one really, no one feeling talkative? Hold on, what the hell is this?
Red Sox come to town for a 3-game series August 3rd through the 5th. Great seats are on sale right now, starting at just $10. Go to tigers.com/tickets today. Boston with a big series against Toronto going on right now, and I think they're up 3-2 on the Blue Jays.
All right.
But it's early.
Hopefully we can get something going here.
Red Sox leading the AL East.
That sucks,
Tigers
Diego.
back here in the 3rd, Derek Hill, and then the top of the Tigers order, Akil Baddoo.
9-1-2 for the Tigers.
About Hill being like the second leadoff man, his speed and Baddoo's speed. Let's see if he can.
Nice play by Donaldson. He was in tight because of the speed of Hill, and it paid off.
That
there.
sucks.
The first out on 1 pitch in the 3rd.
Football probably, or I guess I like baseball more, but I get more passionate about football, if that makes sense.
Wouldn't doubt if Hill could have beat it out. Wasn't the case.
Baddoo is up now with 1 away here in the top of the 3rd.
Got a strong arm.
Well, he's just a really good player. I mean, if he could stay healthy, and for the most part he has this year. That guy provides exactly what you need from a third baseman. He gives you really good
Ball 1 to Baddoo.
He gives you a strong arm. He gives you a lot of power from that side.
Here's
of the
his
infield.
football
Let's
or
face it, it's still
basketball.
a
Okay,
power
okay.
position.
Nothing wrong with that.
Is that a
Both good
chronic calf
sports.
problem?
Baddoo.
Baddoo.
Slams one to center, but Jake
And 2 down.
Akil Baddoo has hit the ball hard twice so far tonight. Once he was rewarded in the 1st with a ground rule double. This time a fly out to center, 2 away for Jonathan Scope.
That sucks, 2 away.
Scope struck out in the 1st. It was the first of 4 in a row for Michael Pineda. Time for the bold EUV electric player. The 15-game hitting.
All right, we're 2 away here in the top of the 3rd.
Tonight is the current active
Jonathan Scope
leader
up.
in the major league.
Let's see if we can get something going here, or else this could be a very weird, quick game. Ball 1.
The struggles of the Yankees. New York getting beat up or what?
I'm good, Brandon. How are you, man? I'm good. I'm good.
We were mentioning
It's a very
Red Sox
quiet
couple
stream,
times.
not very talkative, but
Been
I don't know.
in a downward
I'm talkative. It's just the chat's quiet tonight. 2-0.
Scope is such a good hitter when he's ahead in the count. And like Shep just mentioned, with that hit streak on the line, he's still selective in what he will swing at. You always feel like he's got one swing home run power in him.
down the right field line, foul. So the Red Sox will be at Comerica Park soon. New York has struggled as of late. They're all the way 9 games back and just a half game in front of Toronto. And most people in New York are trying to figure out the wild card situation. It would be Tampa and Oakland right now. Seattle's making a strong push. New York is 3.5 back in the wild card.
I think most fans in New York are wondering who they're going to spend somebody else's money on to make a run for the pennant.
2-2.
They're so used to that.
You did see in the Valley Bar, they did make a trade, though, with Pittsburgh. So, not that there it is, Clay Holmes from Pittsburgh.
You have a nice visit. My grandma is going out of town. Oh, your grandma? You're going to visit your grandma?
The 2-2 off the end of the bat, Simmons.
And damn
Scope
it.
by a step and a half.
Well, that'll be the
8
third
pitches
inning.
for
Tigers
Michael
go
Pineda.
1-2-3.
Tigers go in order in the 3rd.
Hopefully, Preston. For the Twins, it'll be somebody, Kepler, and Simmons, Kepler, and Rooker. So 9-1-2 for the Twins. Due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 Twins lead. I'll sit back down. Why not? Fuck that. It's boring. What's up, Josh? GG on the series this weekend. We stunk. I don't know what the fuck happened to my team. We can't play baseball outside of Comerica Park, apparently. Like, it's just, like, not a game that Tigers know how to play when they're not in the friendly confines of home. What's up, Mr. Coffee? How's it going? Man, this mic feels weird. So that sucks. Anyway. Oh, where the hell? But what up, though, Coffee? Put that over there. Slide this over there. Maybe.
The Major League Baseball trade deadline is Friday at 4 p.m., but the Padres got...
All right, there we go.
They traded for Pirates All-Star second baseman Adam Frazier. All he does is...
Adam Frazier to the Padres.
This year, the Padres gave up 3 prospects in the deal. Frazier's expected to play second and right field. San Diego trying to track down San Francisco.
All right, there we go.
West, and meanwhile, it's tough to be a Pirates fan.
Did that surprise you, Keats, that he went to San Diego?
It did.
Yeah,
it did.
I thought the White Sox might be the spot for him.
Yeah, Coffee. I hope we get it figured out tonight, but
Castro,
one away here in the top of the or bottom of the third.
About what San Diego does, and look, it's a great pickup. I love Adam Frazier.
Now up is Kepler. We're at the top of the lineup for the Twins, so now we're up to Kepler.
In San Diego than
One out, bottom of the third, 1-0 Twins lead.
He was playing second base. You want to shift him to first. Eric Hosmer might have to sit down for a while. It's a good problem to have, but they got a lot of talent there, Jack.
Yeah, when a guy hits as well as Frazier, you'll find a place for him. And he's versatile. He can play outfield and infield. He could probably move around to a lot of the different positions.
Manning against the number 1 hitter, Max Kepler.
Ball 1.
Batting leadoff for the 10th time this year.
Manning did a real nice job of wiggling out of the second inning, stranding a runner at third base.
Now the 1-0.
That'll be ball 2.
Max Kepler, who on the very first pitch popped up in foul territory to Jonathan Scope. Here's the 2-0. Rounded to first. Nice.
Hopefully that can get the second out, and there will be 2 away here in the third.
AJ Hinch is as big.
Well, this game's going by pretty quick so far.
Major League Baseball, and I asked him about the trade of Adam Frazier going to San Diego. Here's his thoughts.
That's why the AL is good. You have an extra spot to put someone.
You know, I'm always surprised.
What do you mean? For the DH? Yeah, I got you.
And so many what ifs and so many I heard this or I heard that.
Free guy.
An absolute garbage mess and doesn't happen. I am sort of
Mr.
surprised
Coffee
when
sent a
things
friend
actually
request.
get to the finish line and teams start to announce something that's actually reported beforehand. So it's an impossible week to cover. I feel bad for everybody on the call, but there is a little bit of a piques your interest when, as a baseball enthusiast, where does he fit? How is it going to impact that?
What's up,
team?
Mr. Coffee? I got you.
I see he's leading off tonight, so you kind of follow that stuff to see if it makes a difference in the construction of their team and ultimately the success of their team.
They've had success. You expect them to continue to have success there in San Diego. AJ Hinch loves following all the baseball stuff that takes place. Tough to get anything by him.
The question really is, for me, Pittsburgh gets some more prospects.
Yeah.
When is Pittsburgh going to do something?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's fans, it's got to, really hurt them because we're talking about a premier player.
Yeah.
They always get 1 or 2, and then they
All right, 2-1 count, 2 away, bottom of the third.
Really
Got to make a big pitch here.
I mean, football players want to go to Pittsburgh.
Rooker's up.
Steelers, except for Le'Veon Bell.
Let's see. Sorry, I didn't read
The
that.
Penguins, as much as we
Yeah,
may not
because
like them in Detroit, and rightfully so,
there were a lot
because
of
what
talking
took
about how the
place
Padres have a lot of
Game
good
7
players.
Joe.
Yeah, no, if the
People don't
Padres had a
play
DH or the National League had a DH, it'd be so much better for some for a lot of
Ryan Reynolds
teams.
probably has his head on a swivel a little bit right now. 2-2 to Brent Rooker, who struck out in the first. One of 2 Matt Manning strikeouts.
Manning's really done a nice job of mixing up his pitches tonight. This is not the typical start for Manning.
Mr. Coffee, I'll reply to your message after stream if you don't mind, my friend.
Now there's a ways to go before the end of his day.
It hit him.
See, I think that should be strike 3. Guy dives into a ball like that, and it hits him because he's not very good at getting out of the way.
So he gets a free base because he got purposely hit by it?
Wasn't even that bad a pitch.
Hey, thank you guys. 17 likes. We're just a few likes
You
away.
would give
Hell
that
yeah.
to the umpire's discretion, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but yeah, Austin, you're right. It would
obviously
be.
you can't give him strike 3, but I just think they should maybe have a redo or something because the guy's diving in there. It wasn't like that ball's 3 inches off the plate. It's out of the strike zone 3 inches. That should not be hit.
Now you get Jorge Polanco, who rips one to right. Foul. Nice grab by that gentleman. In a Tigers hat.
Well, let's hope it wasn't fair. It was definitely going to go foul down the right field line. That's why you bring your glove to the ballpark, right, Shep?
Absolutely. You don't make that barehandedly, do you? No way. And look at it. It was an oh-hum moment for him. His son should be all over. Dad, that's awesome. Can I have the ball? Dad says this is 105 miles per hour off the bat. It's going to get even faster than that as the story goes.
Good pitch right there,
There's the
Shep.
fly to Akil Baddoo. And 11 pitches for Matthew Manning.
Well, this game's going fast. Let's go to the top of the
Here
4th.
comes Miguel Cabrera, Jamer Candelario.
Yeah, no
and
problem,
Eric
Mr.
Haas
Coffee.
in a
No problem,
1-0
man.
Minnesota lead.
This is going quick. It'll be, Cabrera, Haas, and, Cabrera, Candelario, Haas. Miggy, Candy, Haas. Yeah, let's see if we can get something going here in the top of the 4th. It's been a rather quick moving game. Hopefully there's some offense that breaks out soon. Twins lead 1-0 in the top of the 4th. It'll be Miguel, Candelario, and Haas. So hopefully we'll see. There is one thing I would do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All good.
To the place for the second time in this game. Back
All
in the
right.
first inning, there's a check swing, and you be the judge. First place umpire never even got to make a call because Larry Vanover, the home plate umpire, called Miggy out. He wasn't very happy about it. I think he was right in that argument.
Well, you could read A.J. Hinch's lips. Ask for help.
Yeah, it's all you have to do.
Right.
And, you know, the other guys have a better angle at whether or not the bat crossed the
All right, here we go. Top of the 4th. Here's
He'll
Miguel.
dig in to lead off the 4th.
Strike
Fouls
one.
away.
Foul ball.
That pitch right there is the example that you and Craig Monroe and Kirk Gibson and Dan Petrie often bring up with Miguel Cabrera. He usually doesn't miss those types of pitches, right? Center
Yeah,
cut.
and it appears when a guy's thinking right field a lot, it appears to us that
Here's
he's
the
tardy,
pitch.
right?
And
Looks like
fouls
he's
it away
tardy when
again.
he's
0-2.
letting the ball travel deep, and he misses a ball down the middle.
Well, man, Miggy
And
might
he's just
strike out
really
on 3
good at
pitches here.
working ahead in the count, working the perimeter strike zone. Now he's got Miggy on the defense again, just like the first at bat. We'll see if he tries tries to finesse him with something off speed out of the zone and see if Miggy can lay off of it.
Here's the 0-2.
Away.
Ooh, way in hot. Oh, bad
1
pitch.
and 2 to Cabrera.
1 and 2 now.
Jack Morris would have taken that one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you would have. Because if you can't see that, we got to get you back on the golf course,
Well,
I guess.
Hands probably would have been shaking a little bit. Knees knocking.
Well, that's a different story.
Run out of that box. Here's the 1-2. Off the glove of Pineda, but on the backhand, Polanco's got plenty of time.
And there's one away. Miguel Cabrera was never going to beat that out. So now we got one away, top of the 4th.
Well, he takes the power away. Little ricochet. Polanco would have had it either way.
Download the MLB app to get in-game video highlights, live pitch-by-pitch, breaking
Well,
news, player updates.
I mean, at
stat
least, you
leaderboards,
know.
and more for your Detroit Tigers. That's the MLB app today.
We're playing good defense,
Jamer
right? It's only
Candelario's
1-0.
in. He struck out in the first. Tigers had a scoring chance in the first.
Strike one.
Badu led the game off with a ground rule double, and then Scope, Cabrera, and Candelario retired on swinging strikes.
All right, let's see.
Pineda.
Well,
And that'll be a foul ball, strike 2.
Pineda getting ahead of the Tigers hitters on a pretty regular basis.
he's getting into a good rhythm. And
Bad spot to be in if you're the Tigers. This guy's settling
like
in.
This, he can be really tough. Just as a one-run lead, so one swing can tie it. But Michael, when he gets feeling good out there on the mound,
Ball 1, so now it's 1 and 2.
watch him because
What's up, Al?
he has
My
a
day's
good
going
mix
pretty
of
good.
pitches.
It's going pretty good. How's your day going,
see
man?
that sixth highest
Just been chilling.
first pitch strike rate in the American League.
Pretty bored.
67%.
I mean,
4 and 5 on the year.
Any other
with
day?
ERA just below.
yeah,
4.
next
Here's the
week training
1-2.
camp opens up.
On the left side,
And
Josh
that's
Donaldson.
the second out of the inning.
2 ground ball outs.
Now
for
up
the Tigers.
is Haas. 2 away, top of the 4th. Yep. Cannot wait for football. Can't come quick enough,
Nice
I would
night
say.
in Minneapolis.
Warm. It's going to be a warm week in Minnesota again. They've had some extremely high heat in the Twin Cities.
Just like here in Detroit.
Yeah. Well, actually, Detroit's forecast ship is
Uh-oh,
nice
here
and
it comes.
cool
Hold
compared
on
to
now.
Minnesota.
Here comes the
Cool
Happy
weather
Jack
coming.
forecast. My partner in the offseason is a meteorologist.
well,
The Hall of Fame game is Thursday.
once you're a farmer,
Do you think they're actually are they
always pay
this
attention
Thursday?
to the weather.
Think they're actually going to
Tell
play
me a
it?
farmer who does not pay attention to the weather.
I don't know many farmers, so
Well,
I can't answer that
I knew a
question.
few,
You
and
know a lot.
I promise you, we all talk about weather, amongst other things.
Haas a little
Stand
late.
up.
1-1.
Ugh. Next, oh, okay. Gonna say this Thursday, that'd be crazy early.
Farming,
Yeah, it is. It's rewarding, though.
you work harder as a farmer or as a baseball player?
Much harder as a farmer.
All right, there we
I
go.
couldn't yell and blame anybody. It's just me.
That's not
Mother
too
Nature,
bad.
But she wasn't listening.
The horse. Here's the 1-1.
And it looks like that'll be the
Kepler drifts over.
third out of the inning.
2-3 frame for the second straight inning for Michael Pineda and the Twins to keep it 1-0.
Donaldson, Garver, and Larnack. Donaldson, Garver, and Larnack. Bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Twins. Game is flying by. Ugh. Yeah, man, it's just like seems like it's a dead ass stream. Oh, how are we doing on the likes and dislikes? We're in the bottom of the 4th. Have we hit the like goal? I don't know. Oh, we're at 18. Damn, we came close. We only need 2 more, but you know we're pretty good. That's still pretty good. 18's a good number. But it's not quite 20, which is all right.
Got to be aggressive in the zone. I think we got a little fastball happy the last couple of series. That's not to say we're not going to throw fastballs tonight if the Twins people are listening. But we are going to have to be creative with our pitch selections against a team that we've seen.
Let's see, I'll give it one more refresh here in a second. The game's about to be back on, by the way. Now we're at 19 likes. We're 1 away. Dun, dun, dun. What up, Nuclear? When the giant sinkhole going to appear and swallow the entire stadium, I'm rooting for the sinkhole number 19. Nuclear.
Strikes. He's got to be aggressive in the zone. I think we got a little fastball happy the last couple of series. That's not to say we're not going to throw fastballs tonight if the Twins people are listening. But we are going to have to be creative with our pitch selections against a team that we've seen for the most amount of games in my career in a 3-week span.
Hell yeah, Nuclear. Let's go.
Well, he's talking
That's
about
the way to
Matt
be.
Manning,
Number 20 is the
basically,
luckiest
the fact
number.
that he throws 60%
But thank you guys for the
fastballs.
20 likes. I appreciate it. Or the 21 or 22 likes. No, I appreciate that. You're very kind. That's like what we try to do every stream. So thank you.
Matt Manning has shown the best that I've seen here at the big league level with mixing up his pitches. He's thrown curveballs, he's thrown sliders, he's thrown changeups, and for the most part, they've all been effective pitches. It also helps his fastball.
And in different counts as he gets Donaldson to pop up to left. 1 away.
Here's to my point tonight. You see the variety of pitches that Matt has thrown. There's a curveball there that records an out. There's a changeup that he threw to Sano. He gets Kepler.
Well, there's 1 away. Now up is Garver. Bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Twins lead.
And,
Game's going by very quickly.
You see more fastballs as this game goes on because he's shown a lot of the other stuff early. I also want to remind fans that we think so highly of the young pitching staff, especially the Manning, Mises, and the Scoobles, that we sometimes expect them to be, Cy Young candidates at this age. And they're still going through learning curves. We're going to see a really good outing here and there, and then we're going to see a clunker here and there.
All right,
0-1.
1-1 now
and
for Garver.
For instance, Matt Manning or Tarek Skubal yesterday, in the first 4 hitters gave up 4 runs. He will never forget that. I promise you, he'll never forget that. Because you go back and, starting pitchers have 5 days rest to think about what they did. And it's
Here's
a
the
learning
pitch.
curve that I think will be productive down the road.
Then that'll be a double.
Field line all the way to the wall.
Maybe.
Second.
Yeah, if they didn't cut that off, they might have had him. But that'll be a 1-out double for Garver. So hopefully they can strand him there again.
Matt
So
Garver here, folks.
be right back.
Slider, curveball, whatever you want to call it, down. And he starts guessing. He's been a good guess as a hitter. It seems like if he gets a hit his first at-bat, it's hard to not guess right for that guy. But he goes out after that one and didn't fool him. Not a bad location. But the back to the conversation that you and I had today before the game about, we sometimes really pump up these young guys, and I think we should. I think it's a big part of what's going to ever happen with the Tigers is the success that we're going to see out of those 3 pitchers. Will they mature into what we believe they will mature into? And we also have to be patient with the reality that they're going to stumble a few times during these first few years at the major league level.
The 0-1 to Trevor Larnach. It's low, 1-1. It's why you're on board with letting these young pitchers learn at the major league level. These are the experiences that they can use moving forward.
Yeah, and here's the hard reality. I think, and I don't want to speak for the front office with the Tigers, but I think they recognize that there has to be a time where these guys come up and get their feet wet at the big league level. And under ideal circumstances, you got a playoff contending team, you bring them up, and they always have a chance to win a game. Those are ideal. But we're not there yet. So they can be a part of what generates the winning attitude just because we've seen when they've been good, it changes the whole dynamics of a game. When we have solid pitching, all of a sudden we look better in every aspect of the game. And that's why you get them up here. You got to just expect that there's going to be some tough times too.
Manning's curveball looks good tonight too.
I think it's the best stuff he's thrown. Now, granted, he's trailing in this game, but overall pitch variety tonight, best I've seen Matt Manning at the big league level. And you have to do that against a team that sits on fastballs. Now, Matt Manning, we might see in a typical game, fourth inning, after the fourth inning, you might see this guy throw 60% fastballs again because he's got them thinking about the off-speed stuff. He's got them thinking about the breaking ball. And if he could start moving the fastball around like we've seen Michael Pineda do, Matt Manning could throw a lot more fastballs. You see, he's still throwing 55% four-seam fastballs. But the other pitch is a good mix of his secondary pitches.
Yeah, but what would you expect the fastball? If that's his best pitch, what do you expect it to be, if not 55%? It's about right, isn't it?
Absolutely,
okay.
It's right.
Okay.
I would say that throughout my major league career, and I know whatever I say, they're going to look up and tell me, Jackie, you're so far off, you're always wrong. But I'm going to guess it was about 60% of my starts throughout my career were fastballs. Well, that's right where Manning's
right.
at.
So what Manning's doing is not unusual.
It is not unusual for a fastball pitcher.
Got the count 2-2 to Trevor Larnach, who grounded to short his first time up. A good take by Larnach to make it 3-2.
What you're really looking for from all these guys, and it's not just pitchers, you're looking for it from the position players too, is progress. Steps in the
Yeah,
right
we
direction.
can't leave risk.
There's always going to be a step forward, step back.
There we go, strike three.
Step forward, a step back. You just don't want 3 steps
There'll
back.
be 2 down now, runner at second. Yeah,
First
yeah,
strikeout of the
exactly.
night
We
for
keep
Matt Manning, who has gotten
that
better,
killed us against Kansas
especially
City,
his
and that's
last
going to
2
kill us
starts
again
before
against the
that.
Twins if we
Going
keep
deeper
doing
in
it.
Games, his ERA is better.
RISP, you
Hits
got to
per
score
innings
him.
Pitched down, and the opposing batting average way down.
Yeah, that's impressive. And, you know, if this game continues this way, and hopefully the Tigers will get on the board and give them some run support, because we don't expect Manning to go into the 8th inning by any means tonight. You see his pitch count is in great shape, I think. But you're going up against a guy that's putting zeros on the board, so that's all part of the learning curve too. Sometimes you got to pitch against that guy that is on the other mound, or on the other side, I mean.
Strike 1 to Sano.
Tried to ambush him. It's 0-1.
Clouds weeks 2 and 3 tonight. So when the season starts, all the stars are in the weekly file, ready to go. By the way, 4-team preseason, 1 equal. Okay. That's what you're looking on, working on. He's already started for the NFL regular season. That's always good.
My job is to never let
The only thing that can really throw you off is injuries and random guys becoming really good or being really bad.
You got to go into the dugout and talk to your boys.
Pretty easy variables. God damn it, that's a fair ball.
By a diving Jamer Candelario.
2-0 Twins.
Late Mitch Garver. Miguel Sano has an RBI single and makes it 2-0 Minnesota.
Well, game of inches sometimes. They had Jamer off the line a little bit. This is a fastball that's left out over the middle a little bit too much. And Sano pulls it. Like I said, this guy loves to pull a ball just inches inside the line. Jamer does a nice job of trying, but the ball squirts by him.
Here's the number 8 hitter, Jay Cave. Candelario wincing a little bit after that diving attempt. Cave takes one high. He grounded to Jonathan Scope at first base in the second.
There's a pitch that was missed by the home plate umpire. That affects young guys more than it does veterans. Once you get used to the fact that they're going to miss a few, you kind of just shrug it off and try to make a better one. Look at that. He comes right back, almost the exact same location. So I love seeing that. And that's where you got to pitch Jay Cave. Right up there. Tie him up. He's He's got a long swing, but he loves the ball down, and he loves the ball out over the plate. So you can tie him up inside, and then you can get him away, down and away on off-speed pitches.
Dallas is 1-7 last week at the preseason.
Here comes the 1-1. Off speed, fouled away.
See you later, Nuclear Skull, man. Have a good rest of your day, buddy.
Strikeout zone through the roof. He's only got 3 through 4 innings. That's not bad.
So you're picking Pittsburgh, I'm assuming, in that game, which is probably the smarter pick. Let's see. We've got 1 on, 2-0. Or the score is 2-0. So it's 2-0, top of the 4th. 2 outs, runner at first, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Now 1-2.
Runner goes. Got him.
Great throw.
Got him.
Eric Haas.
And that'll be the 3rd out.
At second base. And Matt Manning and the Tigers are out of it here in the 4th, but Minnesota plates another thanks to a 1-out double from Mitch Garver and a 2-out RBI single from Miguel Sano. 2-0 Twins.
We'll go the top of the 5th.
2-0
Twins. Top of the 5th, 2-0 Twins. It's looking like Castro, and Reyes. Yep. Castro, Reyes here in the top of the 5th. 2-0 Twins. This game's going to go by fast. We're in the top of the 5th, and it's been like an hour and 17 minutes. Pretty quick game.
Mobile coverage cam here at Target Field in Minneapolis for game 1 of this 3-game series between the Tigers and the Twins. Minnesota has won 7 of the first 12 meetings. Here's how the bottom of the 4th ended.
Eric Haas throws a perfect strike down to.
It's not bad. We're 5-12 against the Twins this year.
From Sanoa, sliding over the top of the bag, but a great throw.
Not bad.
And Sanoa's out. Got a great jump, by the way, and that's on Matt Manning, not really taking a second look at him.
Well, Sano's not known as a base stealer. He did have his 3rd of his career on Thursday. Maybe he feels like he's got wings a little bit. Huh?
He's getting happy.
See if the Tigers can get happy here in the 5th.
Happy feet.
Harold Castro, Willie Castro, and Victor Reyes.
Tigers need to get something going here. Michael Pineda's having his way. 3 hits in this game.
Set down the Tigers 1, 2, 3 in the 3rd and in the 4th. Tigers had a chance in the 1st and the 2nd. Here's the 0-2 to Harold Castro upstairs. Akil Baddoo led off with a ground rule double in the 1st, but then 3 straight strikeouts ended that threat. In the 2nd, with 2 away, Willie Castro single, Victor Reyes hit an infield single, and then Willie Castro was thrown out 1st to 3rd trying to stretch it after Victor Reyes was safe at first base, and that's how that inning ended.
Ooh.
It's 2-2 to Harold Castro,
They
who
need to
grounded
get-
to short his first time.
They need to get Big Mike out of the windup. See what happens. A few runners aboard.
fouled away.
All right, 2-2 count for Harold. I think.
Movement. He's right
Yep,
around
Harold
the
Castro.
He's pitching his game. This is how he can win at the big league level.
Yeah.
You haven't
Itchy
seen one
back.
pitch in the mid-90s at all. It's all about finesse and moving the fastball around, changing speeds. Come right back in.
Is that the best when you can hit your own back?
One away.
And another
His zone.
strikeout.
Got him to chase.
One away in the fifth.
Well, back in the second inning, Matt Shepard just mentioned this.
Wonder if there's any crazy
Victor
breaking
Reyes hits the
news
ball to the right of Simmons. Simmons
in the
throws
worldwide
first.
of Twitter.
Sano not quick enough. Then he throws
excuse
a rocket
me.
across. Willie trying, being aggressive, trying to take that extra 90 feet, but he's tagged out just before his hand gets to third base.
Nope.
Sano's got a great arm, by the way. He used to be a third baseman. Very strong arm.
Willie Castro got aboard with a 111-mile-per-hour single off the right field wall. It was played with a bare hand perfectly by Max Kepler, limiting Castro to just a single. And that was a huge play if you think about it. Chased upstairs 0-2 just because Victor Reyes gets the infield hit. And rather than the chance of getting thrown out at third, Willie Castro would have already been there.
All right. One away, 0-2 count for Castro. This one is Willie Castro. Hopefully we get a hit here.
Nubs that one foul.
Fouls it away.
I know it's not what we want to see. We want to see the Tigers up there pounding the ball all around the field, but you can't.
It'd be
help
nice
but
to just get a
appreciate
hit or
like
two.
Mike Pineda tonight throwing the ball the way he's throwing it. I mean, he's really missing barrels for the most part. A lot of movement.
0-2.
0-2.
1-2 now for Castro.
That was fastball. Mitch Garver gave him the good old-fashioned cheer.
Dude's only at 60 pitches too. He could throw this whole game.
With that fastball. And I will say this, it's probably going to be his best fastball at this point. It was 90 miles an hour. So for all you younger guys, you can see what can happen. You can still pitch well if you have command and movement.
Yeah.
Castro went too
There
far.
and Nicoli went too far, and that's another
Michael
strikeout.
Pineda, his sixth of the night.
2 down. Now up is Reyes with 2 away in the top of the fifth. Twins lead 2-0.
He went.
Not much doubt about that. 2 away for Victor Reyes.
Just a bit too far on the old check swing there for
Pineda's at
old
the end of his
Castro.
deal. If you watch Tigers live with John Keating and Craig Monroe, you know that they were talking about possible trade candidates for Minnesota. Pineda is one of them, and the reason he is
Gonna call
because
strike one on that.
of some success, of course, but also because he's at the tail end of a 2-year, $20 million deal that he signed in December of 2019.
All right.
The 0-1
And that'll be
leaps and makes the grab. That was deeper than just about
Well.
anybody thought. Larnack made the play, and the Tigers are retired.
Well, that's the third out. Let's go to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Cave, Simmons, and Kepler. 8-9-1. Cave, Simmons, Kepler. 8-9-1 due up for the Twins. Bottom of the fifth, they lead 2-0. Damn. Hell yeah, go Tigers. Hopefully we can get some runs the next inning in the top of the sixth. Only issue is I believe Kepler, or their pitcher, Pineda's only got 63 pitches. He can go another 20, which means he could theoretically pitch the 6th and the 7th, which doesn't really spell good for us. Hell, another inning like he just had, he could pitch the 8th inning as well. It's commercial break right now, but then it'll be Cave, Simmons, and Kepler, 8, 9, and 1 for the Twins.
Baseball on Valley
All right,
brought to you
game
by
back
USA
on.
Insulation. Wrap your home in foam and watch every game comfortably. And by the 2021 GX, Encore GX. An intelligently
Hell yeah,
engineered
go
SUV
Tigers.
that's been crafted to adapt
Yes,
as
sir.
you do. It's the longest hitting streaks in Tigers history. Ty Cobb, the great Harry Heilman. Ron LaFleur, 30-game hit streak in 1976. Cobb,
Oh,
40.
shit.
Heilman, 32. LaFleur, 30. Jonathan Scope has a ways to go to catch any of those men, but he's at 15 games, and he will bat second when the Tigers bat in the 6th. First things first, Matt Manning against Jake Cave, Andrelton Simmons, and then the top of the Minnesota order and Max Kepler.
Well, Shep, I just want to send out my well wishes to Ron LaFleur. He's battling some health issues right now. And Ronnie was a good teammate of mine.
0-2 now for Cave.
All Tigers fans.
Hey, what's up,
echo
Charles?
that sentiment, Jack.
We'll be playing with the Packers one more season.
He
Yeah, remember when I said that's been my prediction all along, that he was going to play at least one more season with the Packers? I'm not surprised. I figured he'd be back another year.
Cave fouls
And
it back.
fouls it away,
In
0-2
case
it
people don't
remains.
know, Ron LaFleur played with the Tigers from
Hopefully he stinks this year.
through
That'd be quite
1979.
nice.
Then he went to play a year in Montreal with the Expos and then a couple of years in Chicago. But with Detroit, 68 stolen bases back in 1978. That led the American League. He had 78 the following season. And his first and only year in Montreal,
Ball one.
he stole 97 bags.
I laugh when I think about Ronnie because I remember all those great years and what he did on the base pass. And I also remember he wore that god-awful uniform in Chicago when
did.
they had shorts.
Yeah, you're right. That was painful. Here's the 1-2.
2-2
Plays
now.
off that curveball, and it's 2-2.
Manning, again, here in the 5th inning, bottom of 5, working ahead in the count, and still using all his pitches.
Throw a good pitch here. It's 2-2.
Now, if he throws a fastball to Cave, he's either got to throw it up and in or up and in.
Instead,
Good
he
pitch.
throws the curveball, and he foul tips it into the glove of Eric Haas. That's the 5th, or make it the 4th
Pineda.
strikeout for Matt Manning tonight.
Well, it's just a
He's
great spot
yeah,
for
he's
his
just
curveball.
on fire tonight,
He
Michael
starts it
Pineda.
near the top of the zone. That shows you the break.
He's
of
just
his
dotting
12 to
everything
6
for whatever
curveball.
reason.
Breaks it down to the bottom and out of the zone.
Green Bay better milk that Aaron and Adams merch. Now, yeah, exactly right. Better get every last penny you can out of Green, Devontae and Aaron Rodgers merchandise. That's a great point, Mike. Shit's gonna be everywhere this season.
Guessing fastball in there.
0-1 count. One away here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Twins lead.
For the rooftop.
Can he reach the rooftop? Does have 3 home runs on the year. Here's the 0-1. It's low.
Ball
Simmons
one.
has 7
What's up, Neil?
hits against the Tigers this year. All singles.
You know, I think Matt Manning's starting to get a feel for reading a hitter. And what
You
he
want
did.
Cobb?
I just said that because
Oh,
I know
Randall
he
Cobb.
was off the end of the bat, and I saw how he opened up. That's something I can see visually. I think Matt Manning
1-1.
See how he's staying away
Or
now?
2-1 rather. Sorry,
That might be
2-1.
part of the game plan originally, but pitchers need to recognize that on their own, regardless of what all the game plan is and whatever that catcher's calling.
Oh my
They can have the veto power of any of these pitches because they're the ones that are going to get pinned with the L if they don't have the success of execution.
How quickly were you able to learn that at the major league level? Read major league swing.
Well, I needed a good year or two just to see what it was all about. You know, when you come up like I did, I was young. Quite honestly, I probably didn't have the knowledge that some of these kids have today. I didn't have certainly all the data.
And that'll be the second out of the inning, 2
catcher.
down.
Another quality pitch.
Been a
right
while,
there
just busy
from
with things. Nothing wrong with
Matt
that.
Manning to record second straight
Nothing wrong with that,
offense.
Neil. Glad to see you can make it in, man. I appreciate you coming by. But yeah, no, Packers fan, get your stuff now. So, yeah, no, Mike's right though.
Let's take another look at that last pitch from Matt.
I need to stand up. I'm gonna fall asleep
See,
if I
it's
sit
another
down.
curveball.
Stay
This one
sitting.
stays over the middle, but the fact that it was at 76 miles an hour, it's like a changeup. And had Simmons out in front, close the ball.
Kepler first pitch swinging. Lazy
And that'll be another 1-2-3 inning.
Badu puts it away. Down goes.
Let's go to the top of the 6th.
Akil Badu will hit second coming up here in the 6th. He has
So it'll
one of
be
Detroit's 3 hits
Hill,
on the night.
Badu, and Scope. Hill, Badu, Scope, top of the 6th. 2-0, Twins lead. Be right back. I gotta cut a fingernail.
An exclusive autograph appearance with Tigers outfielder Akil Badu. It takes place Saturday, July 31st at noon in the D Shop at Comerica Park. Autograph tickets on sale right now at tigers.com/authentics. A portion of the proceeds benefit the Tigers and the Michigan chapter of Negro Leagues baseball players.
Well, in case you're a fair weather Tiger fan and just kind of getting with the program here this summer, and you haven't heard of a guy named Akil Badu, we're going to tell you a few things about him. But first, Derek Hill is going to face Big Mike. See if he can get on base. Got to start creating a little havoc. 6th inning, running out of chances.
Wondering if Derek Hill, as he takes strike one, thought about laying down a bunt. He's been so good at that.
Well, if he
this
does,
season.
I'd like to see him push it to the first base side. It's going to be awful hard. Josh Donaldson at third. There's the little attempted bunt.
Yeah, Donaldson was playing even with the bag. Sano is in on the grass at first base.
He's got to punch it towards second base to the right of Sano. Basically right in this area. He's got to get it by Michael Pineda, and then it's going to be an easy walk to first. Pineda doesn't feel his position well. He doesn't get off the mound well.
Instead, he turns on one and sends it to deep center field.
Dang.
Jake Cave got a nice jump and tracked it down shy of the wall. That's a long out to start the 6th.
Time for StatCast powered by Google Cloud. We're going to take a look at all the hits that Akil Badu has hit off his former team. He's had 6 singles. Those are in green. He's got a double, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. And, you know, I'm just saying, there's always something about trying to do well against the team that gave up on you. And Akil Badu is some kind of special ball player. This is a kid that never played above A ball. Twins picked him up, and he goes right from there to the big leagues. And every single game, it seems like he's worked himself into as an everyday player.
Oh, without a doubt.
And, you know, he led off the game with a double, put the Tigers in a great opportunity to score first. He just does so many things well, and he's exciting. He can run.
Well, he's not just an everyday player. He's an important everyday player for this club.
There we
That's
go.
at the top of the order. And
Now my fingers don't
we
feel like
talk
shit.
about that a lot. He never played above.
Hey, what's up,
A-ball,
Chris?
but here's
How's it
the
going,
thing.
man?
In 2019, he played high A. He only played 29
I'm glad the
games.
Yankees are suffering because they need to go
he
get different
was
people.
injured.
Oh, you want the Yankees to
John
rebuild,
Sergio
Neil?
left out.
Okay.
There's a hit.
Smacks one to
now.
center. Cave is there.
Thought that was going to drop.
Well, there's 2 down.
He's just
2 down here in the
kid,
top of the
and
6th.
He loves the game, and he loves to learn, and he's
Only 10
listened
outs remain for the Tigers
the
to do
veteran
something
players on
here.
this team. He's listened to his coach, George Lum.
2-0 Twins lead here in the top of the 6th. 2-0 Twins lead top 6. 2 away. Now up is Jonathan
The ball off
Scope.
the bat, he takes
Let's see how he
fly
does.
balls every day out there trying to improve, whether he's playing center, left, or right.
I remember when Al Avila signed him, said that he has tremendous tools, a great makeup, intelligent kid with pure athleticism, and it's been pretty evident. A second-round pick by Minnesota in 2016 out of Salem High School in Georgia. He was a second-team All-American in high school. He had a scholarship to the University of Kentucky, and there were people comparing him to a young Carl Crawford at the time. George Lombard, you see there, who works so hard with the outfielders.
You know what the greatest thing about being successful at the big leagues? They quit comparing you to somebody.
Yeah.
You are who you are.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, and this is the Akil Baddoo.
Yeah, well, I like that. You're
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah.
Just ask the recent draft picks by the Tigers. Ask Jackson Jobe and Ty Madden and Isaac Pacheco. Here's the 2-1 to Scope. Outside,
Call it
3-1 to
3-0.
Scope, who struck out in the first.
3-1 rather.
Short in the third.
Well, we haven't seen very many 3-ball counts from Michael Pineda.
Good hitters count here. Hopefully, if he gets something to hit, he hits it.
Hasn't walked anybody yet.
Nope.
3-1. Here's the pitch.
Here's the 3-1. On
Yeah.
the mound, and that's
Hey, a
the
base
goal.
hit. There we
That
go.
hitting streak now extended to 16 straight.
Finally got a hit.
Jonathan Scope.
Good
It's
for
a
him.
2-out single.
Good for him. Let's hope it turns into something
I don't know what the fuck that.
beneficial for the Tigers. Again, with 2 outs, you just still got to grind out your at-bats. He works the count to a decent fastball count, and then he hits it right up the middle. And that gives Miguel Cabrera another chance. Struck out, hit a ball to second base, but he's got great numbers off of Michael Pineda in his career. So, like Shep said, he's also had great numbers at Target Field.
You want them to keep Judge and Stanton, DJ Torres, maybe coaching
Stayed away
changed.
1-0.
Yeah, probably have to do a coaching staff. How's your Tigers doing?
Pitch count per inning. Big Mike.
We're down 2-0. What is it? 2 outs in the bottom, or 2 outs top 6, down 2-0. Not too bad. Not too
Cabrera
good.
has struck out and grounded
What
out
up,
to
Warthog? Yeah, definitely need a rally here. 1-0 count for Cabrera.
Here's the 1-0. Fly ball deep right field. That ball is gone, number 495. And the
All
Tigers
right,
have
that
tied
game
it
is
up.
tied.
See what I'm saying? One swing can make the whole thing change. Miggy's
No, I
fired
didn't
up.
see the storm Saturday. No, I
It's been a while since
was.
he felt
I
that,
don't know if it came.
and that should recharge.
There we go.
his
Miguel
entire
Cabrera,
dugout.
495.
Gets a
Big home run
fastball,
for
he
Miguel.
will
He's 5 away from 500 now. And he just tied the game up at 2.
Pros with 2 outs get the job done for the Tigers.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Fastball outer half. Miguel Cabrera puts on a Miguel Cabrera swing, and that's above the flower pots out there in right field. Looks like they actually took the flowers out and put little pine bushes out there. in right field.
375 feet the opposite way for Miguel Cabrera. Whole new ball game, huh?
Hell yeah, Kenny.
Well, it's what they needed.
Now this game doesn't seem so lost.
Going to be able to go out for
We
the
have a
single,
1-0
and how will they respond?
1-0 count now for Candelario.
Well, the pitch count is definitely in order for that.
2-0 now for Candelario.
Home run shy of that magic number 500 now for Miguel Cabrera.
It's unbelievable when
Isn't
you
it?
when you say that, Shep. The numbers, every hit matters for Miggy on the all-time list. Every RBI, home run. I mean, it's just a remarkable career. But you know, for Tiger fans, they don't want the numbers to get in the way of continuing to help this ball club. And with that swing, he just did that.
Yeah, you said that and he struck out
Get
though.
those out the Twins pen.
Why would I believe you? You blew it for his first at bat. You didn't say anything that time, so it don't count for you. You don't get to be like, well, eventually he'll hit one. Yeah. And eventually someone's going to strike out in this game.
Run in the fourth, Tigers with two, thanks to
I'm
Miguel
just kidding with you,
Cabrera's
man.
big fly have tied it up here.
3-1.
Season for Cabrera.
Larry Vanover got a charge on it, right? I mean, Miggy not happy with the umpire in his first at bat. Maybe that inspired him to have good focus there in the third at bat.
Candelario follows it down the left field line. It's a full count to Jamer Candelario. He's in this situation back in the fourth and grounded out to Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, it's not easy to grind out at bats about a guy that has such the ability of throwing the ball around the perimeter and changing speeds. Don't know what's coming, and it's a great lesson. It's almost like if guys were ever to take batting practice.
I'm at automatically at 144, but mine it's on. I have automatic. You can change the setting in the upper right corner with the little buttons.
It would be a great example of letting the ball travel. And
How much
recognize pitch
teams make it
selection
to?
and make adjustments
10.
within the bat.
3 division winners and 2 wild card teams from each division. So 6 division winners and 4 wild
Gets
card
another
teams.
crack at him here.
10 total. 5 apiece.
The Derek Hill fly out to center was hit hard. Akil Badu's fly out to center was hit hard. Jonathan Scope, a 2-out single up the middle, was hit hard. And Miguel Cabrera left the building to tie it at 2. Good at bats for the Tigers here in the 6th. Another payoff and another one spoiled by Jamer Candelario. Making him work. Candelario did this back in the first before striking out. He's waiting for the 9th pitch of the at-bat from Michael Pineda. Looks like he's almost sweat right through that jersey, huh, Jack?
Yeah, that big man.
Yeah, no problem, Warhawk.
He does.
No problem.
Probably hard for him to get a grip in this crazy
5 more. 495, Kevin. Yes, sir.
operation of checking things out.
And that'll be the
Crowder to
3rd
first.
out.
Sano will take it himself, but the Tigers
Well, the
go
game is
even.
tied up. We'll go to the bottom of the
A
6th
two-out
with a
rally
tie game.
Highlighted by Miguel Cabrera's
Who's up
46th
now?
home run of his career against Minnesota. This one's even more special. It's number 495.
Not good.
Soon-to-be
Rooker,
Rooker, dead even in Minnesota.
Rooker, Polanco, Donaldson. That is a bad part of their lineup. That's the good part. Bottom of the 6th of a 2-2 game. That was good. Nice to see us score some runs. Hit a 2-run bomb with Miggy. That was nice. Old school. Yeah, that was sweet. That was nice. It was nice to see Miggy finally hit one out again. Kind of had that vintage feel to it. I mean, he's in great shape pitch count wise, but he might be done. I would imagine they're not going to let him pitch 6, but I don't think he's on any like weird limitations like Mize is anymore. I guess we'll find out. Hell yeah, passing Big Poppy's a good thing. Hell yeah, Kevin, that's always a good thing. Mm, mm, mm. Dun, dun, dun. Well, it's a long break. There it is.
It's a pitcher's duel, and here
Yeah, I would say so. Manning is still on the mound.
For me, what stands out, that little thing in the yellow down at the bottom. 17 of 19
Attaboy.
first pitch strikes for Matt Manning.
What's that about, Dominant?
17 for 20, but that's so important for every
1-0.
let alone a rookie. See how he reacts to this. Your team responds and gets you back in the game. You really have to focus now. Oh no.
Deep fly ball.
That's gone.
And on the second pitch in the bottom of the sixth.
3-2, game's back for him.
Third homer of the year and unties it just like that.
Well, hanging breaking balls.
Well, there's Rooker for you.
Nightmare of most pitchers. And this was a mistake, hanging breaking balls.
Hey, Dominant, was that about that guy hitting that home run? Because if it was, that's a spoil and you're out.
Ball that stays right up in the whooping zone. Pretty strong kid there. Brent Rooker just jumps all over it. We've seen that enough.
That is the second longest homer by a Minnesota Twin this year. Here's Jorge Polanco takes a curveball in there for strike one.
It's unfortunate because
Oh, there was something on my arm for a second. That was weird.
Again, we talk about lessons learned for young pitchers.
Dry ass skin.
That's a lesson learned. Your team, you've worked your tail off.
Anyway,
now you're getting close to the
1-1 or 2-1? I have bad vision, so it's harder for me to see the count. I think it's 1-1 right now. Polanco's up with nobody out and a runner in. 2-1 now is the count. Bottom of the sixth, Twins lead 3-2.
You know what? You got to be
Nobody out.
with this guy at the plate, so just somehow regroup your focus and start all over again. That's what Matt needs to do here.
2-1 to Polanco.
3-1.
And the frustration, no doubt, for Manning is knowing the struggles that Rooker had. Granted, he homered against the Angels yesterday, but he was 4 for his last 37 coming into the game.
Damn.
Not a guy who's
That's not good. With you don't want to give up a home run to a guy who's 4 for his last 37.
To give Minnesota the lead here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the 3-1 to Polanco in the dirt, and Polanco draws a walk. It's the first walk issued by either starter tonight. A.J. Hinch is going to make the move to his bullpen. He's got Jose Cisnero warming up. Minnesota has taken the lead here in the sixth. Manning disappointed. Tigers will try and come back for him, but he leaves in a 1-run deficit. Matt Manning here tonight, Jack.
Yeah, and that's what I've talked about. You know, he pitched a great game, but in his mind, it's going to, you know, that home run and now a walk that's what he's going to remember about this game. And it is.
There's a giant mess
and
down
if it
there.
doesn't, then he's not built the way I think he is.
Yeah, he's done. Time to get him out. Runner at second, or runner at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the sixth. Donaldson up with 3-2 Twins lead.
Then when I got older and kind of
There's
figured
a
things out.
giant mess of cards
But
down
these
there.
are the ones that really bite at you because you know that you've pitched well, you've given up a couple runs, and then all of a sudden you're back in the game. It's like a breath of fresh air, and before you blink, you gave up the lead again. And then you blink again, and you're out of the game. And so you have a lot of time to think about it. So.
And you've always told me you feel like you let your teammates down in a situation like that.
Absolutely. You know, I feel for him. I know that he's going to work harder and become better for it. But AJ had to turn it over to somebody in the pen. This guy is one of the best we have. Cisneros, our wall side windows pitching chain. Jose now is going to try to stop the bleeding, get the guys back in for one more chance. It appeared to us that Michael Pineda might be done for the night too, so it could be a bullpen night from this point on.
Donaldson puts a charge into one. Big fly, and there's no doubt about that one. Second deck for Josh Donaldson, a 2-run blast. The first home run allowed by Jose Cisneros in the last 31 innings.
Well, there's a couple long home runs. Donaldson does his best Reggie Jackson imitation and stares at it for quite a while before he starts jogging. All smiles in the Twins dugout, and that'll end the night, or excuse me, the line for Matt Manning. He'll end up giving up the 4 runs instead of 3.
There's a reason we talked about Josh Donaldson at the very beginning of our broadcast. Nice catch by that young man. It's a thrill of a lifetime for him, and what a thrill it must be for Josh Donaldson hitting that 2-run blast, 446 feet. Here's Mitch Garver. Garver has driven in a run and scored a run with a couple of doubles.
Well, Shep, I think Donaldson, you know, he's had a pretty steady year, but I think he's been the one guy, along with Polanco, that is, the last month or so has been better. Of course, the Twins, or the Tigers, unfortunately, have seen him a lot. And all the good hitters, it's hard to keep pitching against the same guys over and over.
Still looking for the first out here in the 6th. Garver lays off it, and it's 2-1. Garver was just reinstated from the paternity list the other day. He and his wife celebrated their first child.
I was looking for a good pitcher. I couldn't find one.
I guess are in order to Mitch Garver, his wife.
Yeah.
Son is named Gamble Lynn. Here's the 2-1.
I hope that extended bit was worth it.
The handle of the bat. Harold Castro puts it away. That's the first out, but it's 4 batters deep here in the 6th. Roll up your sleeves and
I genuinely do hope that was worth
has
it.
again teamed up with the American Red Cross for Roll Up Your Sleeves. You can help save the lives.
Because that is pretty bad. It's 5-2 now here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 away.
And now, here's Trevor Larnach.
I am also looking for something. I'm trying to find something. Hold on.
3 runs home from Minnesota here in the 6th. The solo homer to lead off the inning from Brent Rooker. And then Josh Donaldson with a 2-run bang. His 16th of the season. Larnach to shallow left. Badu puts it away.
Shep, you know, I've done a lot of talking about young Twins Tigers pitchers, but Trevor Larnach is another great example. Here's a kid that's done everything they've asked him in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
A great prospect. So they get him up this year, and he hasn't had the same success. But given time, you expect him to have that kind of success. Pineda may be going back out there. We don't know yet.
Here's Miguel Sano. Struck out in the second and had an RBI single in the fourth with 2 away. Takes one at 96 right down the middle. Five runs on 6 hits, no errors for Minnesota. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Here's the 0-1 to Sano, low and away. Here's the 1-1. Fouled it at the plate.
See if he can put him away here.
The 1-2 just missed. The last time the Tigers used Jose Cisnero was all the way back last Wednesday against the Rangers. Worked an inning and just 14 pitches.
Yeah, he worked a couple, 3 games in a row,
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
And AJ gave him a rest, and unfortunately the Tigers weren't in the games in Kansas City in a situation that he wanted to bring Cisnero in, so he's had a few days off.
Sano 2 for 7 in his career against Jose Cisnero. Tigers defense has Sano to pull. Now the payoff. Lost it. Man aboard for Jake Cave, the number 8 hitter in the Minnesota lineup.
Second walk of the inning for the Tigers. First versus Snarrow.
I don't know.
I thought Manning did a nice job against Cave. The way he pitched him, tied him up and in with fastballs, and threw the breaking ball down.
So Tyler,
the zone.
you like the Red Sox? Nice. I'm a Patriots fan. Always when the Tigers are about to do a run, they get swept by the worst
Jake
team in the
Cave
league, and
missed
how they are
64
against.
games with a stress fracture in his back.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. I mean, we can't play on the road. That's more the issue with them. Seems like whenever we start to get a pretty good streak going, we wind up on the road, and it usually kills any kind of momentum, just like dead in its tracks.
Grounded to first and struck out.
We are a terrible road team.
Lasted 5
1-0 count, runner at first, 2 away, bottom of the 6th, 5-2 Twins.
low and inside 2-0.
Game was a lot closer just a little bit ago, but that's
Pretty
all right.
obvious that Jose's a little bit rusty. His command not quite as sharp. He's been so good. It's tough being a fan sometimes. We expect that they'll never have the bad days anymore. Once they get on a roll, it's like when they do, because they're human.
The 2-0 back up the middle, and that's a base hit for Jake Cave. Sano's going to leg it to third. The throw beat him.
Got him.
And they got him.
Great throw.
Hey, they got him.
All the
Hold
way
on
to
a sec.
third base, and a nice tag from Candelario.
Hold
Second
on.
time that Sano has made the final out in an inning, trying to get to another bag.
Should be an out. I don't think upon
Minnesota
review that'll.
reclaims the lead on a couple of home runs, one from Rooker and a 2-run shot from Josh Donaldson. Combined, they travel 906 feet, and the lead is 3 for the Twins.
All right. Sitting back down. Find that. Somebody, feels a lot better to sit down. Let's go to the top of the 7th. It's 5-2 Twins. It'll be Haas, Castro, and Castro. That's Haas, Harold, and Willie. All right, let's see. It'll be Duffy's pitching now. So, oh, Tyler Duffy's coming in. We Chase Pineda. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Tyler. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time facing your Red Sox. You know what's funny, Warthog, is we'll probably beat them in an absolute game that makes no sense. We'll dominate, sweep the Red Sox. Like, it won't even be close. Like, we'll win it by a combined score of like 21-3 in a 3-4 game set. Somehow we'll pitch a shutout or two. It'll be like, oh, the Tiger. That's how this team operates. It operates on weirdness and unreality, it seems.
Michael Pineda's day is finished, but he was very, very good, especially early in this ball game. Variety of pitches. He had everything working like I've seen him when he's really dealing. A lot of breaking balls out of the zone, fastballs with tremendous movement. Miguel Cabrera got him, and at the time tied the game, but Twins come right back. Tyler Duffy taking over for Big Mike on the mound. That'll be a wall side windows pitching change. You see he's in for the 40th time for the Twins. He throws a lot of innings. Fastball, slider, lots of sliders. He really loves it. Throws the fastball in like that one right there to Haas to kind of set up the slider. He's got a big breaking slider that can cross the entire strike zone at times.
Have a good night, Charles.
He'll get the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Tigers here in
Why
the
the hell
7th.
won't this stay?
It's Eric
There we
Haas,
go.
followed by Harold Castro,
Why the
then
hell won't
Willie
that stay?
Castro
Just stay.
in a 5-2 Minnesota lead. Haas has struck out and flied out to right.
All right, here we go.
Turns out,
But yeah, have a good night, Charles.
smacks it to
And
deep
it's
left
5-3.
field. That ball is gone.
Well, this is a home run
Powered
game.
up there.
Have a good night, though,
Eric
Charles.
Haas, number 16
Hopefully you were
on
able
the
to see
season.
that and
What
see
a
that it's
great
5-3 anyway.
He has for Tyler Duffy, and it's now 5-3.
Welcome to the game, Mr. Duffy.
One of the reasons A.J. Hinch has had him bat anywhere from 3rd to 5 as of late. This is a fastball that stays up. Eric saw a few pitches from Michael Pineda that were up, had a lot more movement than that, but he was ready, and he takes that healthy swing. This time he doesn't miss it. And another upper deck shot at target field.
Another one over 400 feet, 402 off the bat of Eric Haas. Second home run of the night for the Tigers. They're within 2. Harold Castro grounds one to second. Polanco throws out Castro for the first out in the Tigers' 7th. Since 2000, here's the rookie home run leaders for the Tigers. Eric Haas has just tied Nico Goodrum from 2018. Soon he'll have Eric Munson and Chris Shelton in his sights before our teammate Craig Monroe, who since 2000 has the franchise lead.
Simo leading the pack of rookies since 2000.
Have to have those two sit down and chat a little bit about what it's like to hit a home run like that. 400 plus.
Mind some of our listeners, Craig Monroe wore the Twins uniform. Played at target field.
Outside 1-1 to Willie Castro, who singled in the 2nd and struck out in the 5th. Big time shift.
Yep.
Implemented by Rocco Baldelli and the Twins against Willie Castro.
All right, back to the game. Somebody sent me a DM on something. All right, it's 5-3. We got one away here in the top of the 7th.
That he can turn on. He's been hitting the
Sweet
ball
swinging Haas.
a little more authority again. We saw what he can do.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have base runners on there.
Got hot.
Ah, shit, that'll be the second out of the inning.
Side, Josh Donaldson.
Ooh, almost threw that away. 2 down, though, in the top of the 7th.
There are 2 away.
Running out outs. We are running out
GM
outs.
Grand Detroit.
Go grand at the destination that elevates every experience. Welcome back safely to MGM Grand Detroit.
A run home, 2 men away. And here's Victor Reyes, who singled in the second and flew out to left in the fifth. Reyes first pitch swinging into the shift. Simmons will handle it, but the Tigers get to within a couple thanks to Eric Haas muscling up his 16th home run of the season. A no-doubter in Minnesota. And it's 5-3 Twins as we stretch at Target Field, brought to you by DTE on Bally Sports.
All right. Well, we'll go to the top of the eighth, or bottom of the seventh, rather. Bottom of the seventh, it'll be Simmons, Kepler, and Rocker. 5-3 Twins lead. Oh, man. I'm sorry I keep typing on Discord, but you guys aren't saying. I know you guys are just enjoying the game, so, like, you know. All right. Simmons, Kepler, and Rooker. The Astros game started? Oh, shit. Here comes Buck Farmer. God damn it. Buck Farmer's in.
Saturday, July 31st, when the Tigers host the Orioles at 610 at Comerica Park. The first 10,000 fans receive a free Detroit Stars fedora. Courtesy.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Comerica Bank. For tickets, visit tigers.com/tickets today.
Let's see how long the seventh inning lasts. Bottom of the seventh, Buck Farmer's in. It'll be Simmons, Kepler, and Rocker.
Thanks to that long home run in the second.
Rocker, rather.
In the seventh, he led off the inning with his 16th bomb of the season.
No, I know, Kenny. I know. It's fine.
Buck Farmer in the bottom of the
I understand. No, I'm not blaming you guys for not talking. That just, you know. That's all.
Well,
I'm not.
gonna be
It
asked
is
to
what
try
it is.
to
You guys
keep
talk if
this
you want to.
Game within
There's no
range.
rule.
Tigers down to the last 2 innings, so it's so imperative that he has a shutdown inning. He's got the 9-1-2 hitters.
Simmons lines one.
Ah,
Right
shit.
field. Nice play by
That'll be a
Reyes.
long
Cuts it
single
off.
for
Otherwise,
Simmons.
that had
Good
extra
defense
bases
cuts it
written
off.
all over it. He holds Simmons to a leadoff single.
Well, Farmer started it off great with the big single.
Sometimes
He's
it's
got
about
that
your
wicked
route
changeup. Who,
efficiency.
Farmer? Yeah.
This ball's fastball away. It's Simmons got the old Dave Bergman swing. Look to left. hit
All
to
right, Kepler's up with one on and nobody out here in the bottom of the seventh.
Victor cutting that ball out on one hop.
He wishes he had Bergey's power, right?
Yeah.
Top of the order.
Swings like he does.
Here's Max Kepler.
Seattle. What about Seattle? Oh, you're playing
Ball
Seattle?
Play here, Shep.
Instead, he lifts it
Oh.
to deep center field.
That'll
Derek
stay
Hill's got room, though.
All right, that'll be an out.
Catch. Simmons was going to tag.
So one away.
He saw Hill's arm, and there's one away.
Did you already
There's some pretty good
PL
news
Seattle?
for Detroit.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Fulmer is getting closer, Jack. He's getting closer.
All right, one away now.
Well, we see him. This is down at Toledo, yesterday down at Toledo, and you could see his velocity's back. Michael was on the IL with a neck injury, sore neck. I don't know exactly what it was, but it looks like he's all healthy again. I know that he's anxious to get back on the mound.
All right, well, here's Rooker with one away. Runner at first. Double play can get us out of this.
Buck Farmer now ready for Brent Rooker, who homered 460 feet his last time up. Takes a big cut at this one, but gets way.
Hey, this one's a fly out. 2 down now, as long as he catches it. Yep, 2 down now, and runner at first.
We were talking with A.J. Hinch about Michael Fulmer before the game today, and he said, look, we did meet with him.
Do you go to Tigers? No, I haven't been to a Tigers game in a while. I live several hours north, so it'd be quite a chore to have to go to a game. And even when I'm back home visiting with family and stuff, it's still like an hour or so north.
There's been really no sense.
I don't know.
Through 9 pitches again today.
I've been to a lot of Tigers games though.
They're going to assess on whether or not they bring him back either tomorrow or the next day.
Polanco's up now with 2 outs and a runner at first.
Big help at the back end of that bullpen. When you're off that long, what's the last thing that comes back to you as a pitcher?
Well, I don't think it'll be velocity because, you're in the middle of the summer and, he's continued to work out even though he hasn't been throwing. I think command. It's always command for a pitcher. You get into a rhythm, you get into a routine, whether it be a bullpen guy or you're a starter. And when you have command, it's a good feeling. That's Hansel Robles in the Twins pen, and Chris Fetter coming out to talk to Buck.
Gotcha. I thought you lived in the city. No, if I lived in Detroit, I'd go to a lot of games.
Twins have done, or Tigers.
Yeah, if I actually lived in the city, I'd go to most of them actually.
He was on when
Seems like it'd be a good time.
Donaldson hit his home run.
90 minutes from Detroit. Haven't been to a game in years though. It's not bad. I mean, to be honest though, it's not right now. It's not really worth it, like all the time, the effort, and not with the way that they've been playing, dude. The whole day trip, and it's like maybe back when they were really, really good, it was worth a couple-hour drive to go watch them. But now it's like,
so he's got to try to time his delivery, his slide step to home.
Haas has already thrown out one would-be base stealer for Minnesota tonight.
Yeah, for real, sad to say, but it's true. Yeah, it's literally just the distance, like from Detroit to everything. If Michigan wasn't such a big state, the games would probably sell out a little bit better. 2 outs, 1-1 count, runner at first. The batter is Polanco. Here's the 1-1 from Farmer.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
To Polanco.
Yeah, it's a long drive after a loss. Yeah, exactly. Especially for some people. Jeez, man. Sometimes you gotta drive all the way back, clear past back past Mount Pleasant.
He's a baseball player, Shep. He can hit.
3-1.
Such a fine line when you're in a relief pitch, of course, any pitcher for that matter, of pitching to the perimeter and inducing chases. You want to stay in the zone.
What do we got? A 3-1 count?
To get outs, convert pitches to outs.
4 in a row.
A lot of times,
that's how it's feeling, Ghost.
You're trying to pitch out of the zone and get guys to swing like that right there.
This will help. Castro has to hurry.
He's probably
Polanco
safe.
Thought he was safe all the way. But Willie Castro quickly got rid of it, and Jonathan Scope got back to the bag just in time.
Polanco's staying on the bag. I think he's safe, Shep.
That's why Polanco didn't.
I think he's safe. I was gonna say he looks safe. Yeah, he's safe by a step.
Well, how would he know? They can hear it. They can hear when that ball hits the back of the glove. They know when their foot's down. You can see it's 6 inches yet from hitting the back of Jonathan Scope's glove.
All right, so it'll be 2 on, 2 out now in the bottom of the 7th.
Shouldn't take long.
5-2 is the score. Actually, when I do go mind
Josh Donaldson.
when I do go, I do mind when the Tigers lose. I just want an entertaining game.
Overturned.
Big. Oh, okay. You don't mind if they lose. Yeah, same here. If we don't win, it's not the end of the world because you know that's how baseball is.
Really difficult to handle here tonight. A.J. Hinch makes his way to the mound. Donaldson has been tough to handle. He singled and scored in the 2nd. And then in the 6th, this 446-foot blast, he stuck around to admire it, and you can almost understand why. That takes a lot of power to straightaway center field. He won't get Buck Farmer. He's going to get Joe Jimenez. The call has been made to the bullpen. Here comes Jimenez to face the Twins with 2 away in the 7th.
Here comes Joe Jimenez. Yeah, as long as the game isn't terrible, I don't mind a baseball game, even if we lose. Of course, winning is the preferred way to go about things, but sorry, something about one of my friends is texting me. I mean, any possibility we come back? Yeah, I would say so. It's not impossible. The Twins' bullpen isn't like unpenetrable. It's not like it's like this unbeatable force. I mean, they are a pretty lousy baseball team this year. We're not much better, but like they're just as lousy as we are. So it is comebackable on them. So, but Jimenez will come in and face who the hell is this? Looks like they went pinch hitter. Oh, Donaldson. Jimenez versus Donaldson with 2 on and 2 out.
On Valley Sports is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Come to Comerica. By your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. And by Fix My Feet. End your foot pain now at Fix My Feet today. Minnesota has won 12 of the last 13 in their home ballpark against the Tigers. 7 in a row. Joe Jimenez is on to try and get out of the little bit of a jam here in the 7th. He's got runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 away, and he'll have to deal with Josh Donaldson in a wall-side windows pitching change.
You know, Shep, Joe's been put in more high-pressure situations. This might
He's getting a lot better at these.
Test he's had because this game's still within reach for the Tigers.
Who's due up if Joe gets the last out? Who bats next?
Right-handed hitter, and he likes fastballs. Guess what Joe throws? A lot of fastballs. So
I have to remember off the top of my head. I don't remember.
Gets away from Haas. Simmons moves up to 3rd. Runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, it's not the worst thing for Joe to pitch.
Reyes was the last out.
Here. You have to have the conviction and belief.
So it'll be top of the Tigers lineup.
On deck hitter. If you fall behind Donaldson, AJ may even put the 4 out there. Even though
so it'll be Reyes, Hill, Hill, then Badu, and top of the lineup.
With that being said, you got to pick your poison if you're the pitcher. Who do you feel better about getting out, Josh Donaldson or Mitch Garver?
Both
the Yankees don't
tough
play
outs
tonight, so I'm hey, there you go. You can't lose on a night you don't play.
This one goes through the legs of Haas.
And that's gonna go. Oh wow.
To 3rd, but Polanco moves up to 2nd.
Well, now runners are in scoring position on 2 pass balls.
One of the advantages, and depending on how you look at it, one of the things all base runners have to do.
You can't lose that way, exactly.
They have a
can't be that you can't lose if you don't play. Big brain move there.
Stone, basically a brick wall. It's not brick, it's stone. But it comes right back to Eric Haas. Anderson Simmons would have been dead. See how he breaks and recognize the ricochet. But that also sends Polanco down to second base.
Donaldson, a slow roller to third. Candelario throws out.
They plans for the. I don't know. It's Tuesday.
And that's how the inning ends.
It's not even. No, it's not even Tuesday yet. It's still Monday for a couple hours.
Keep it 5-3
No.
as we head to the 8th.
It's not even fucking Tuesday, man. Hill, Badu, and Scope, top of the 8th, 5-2 or 5-3. Twins lead. 5-3 Twins lead. It'll be Hill, Badu, and Scope. 9-1-2 for the Tigers. 9-1-2. Or blow a 12-run lead in the bottom of the 14th. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, that's always the worst. You don't want to do that. The bet in the Olympics. Oh, about the beds? Yeah, they're funny. They gotta have like the cardboard basing for them. Yeah, it's pretty silly. Silly. I mean, they probably work, though. I don't know. It doesn't sound like they're having issues with them, are they? I mean, obviously, they're probably not the best to, do whatever on, but T is what it is. All right. Who's pitching? It'll be Robles. I feel like we can get Robles. Hands out Robles.
Jorge Soler, who hit 2 homers and 3 hits against the Tigers yesterday, just hit 2 home runs against the White Sox tonight. Chicago leads, or I should say Kansas City leads Chicago 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th. But Jorge Soler,
next year or the year after, there'll be a playoff team. My guess, Noah.
Back-to-back games now give him 13 home runs on the year.
Oh, I got it.
He's helping power Kansas City past the division leaders so far, up by 2.
Yeah, the Royals.
Excuse me.
A 6th straight win.
Probably about not this season, but next year or the year after.
Hansel Robles. See, he's in for his 44th game. Power pitcher.
How was last week? Did I have plans last weekend? Yeah, I hung out. Did some stuff.
Tigers still have a chance, though. 8th inning, down by 2.
Derek Hill
had some plans that got canceled, so I made some new ones. Pretty pretty easy life when you got nothing but time.
On Miguel Cabrera's 495th career home.
But yeah, I just sat in front of my and just was like, well, now I do nothing. I went and hung out with other people. Just sucks I couldn't see some of my good friends from back home.
A run in the 4th, and then that 3
kind of stunk.
Run rally in the 6th
but
that saw Brent Rooker hit a homer off Matt Manning and Josh Donaldson.
Where do I work? I don't tell people stuff like that.
Cisnero.
I work at 1-800 Go Fuck Yourself. Right, that's where I work.
Mentioned Derek Hill has hit the ball hard twice.
And suck on my balls. That's where I work.
Sends one to left field. Larnack is there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
1 away.
Robles, who leads Minnesota.
Hey, where do you go to school, Chicken Finger? Where do you work? What's your real name? Why don't you tell us all this information? Where do you work? What's your name? What did you do this weekend?
Here's Akil Badu. A ground rule double to start the night. Tigers couldn't get him home, though. He's also flown out to center a couple of times.
By the way, I'm staring at him because I know this is how he does it. So I'm trying to show him how fucking weird he is by asking these questions.
He will occasionally shoot the ball the other way. It's typically when he's behind in the count. See that high velocity.
Rough few games. Yeah, that has been the best.
Almost triple digits at 99.
Where do you work?
Well, Badu has done
What's your real name? Where do you work?
reason why coming into the game today, batting 270.
Yeah, we need some runners. We need something here. One away here in the 8th.
38 runs. He's got
Yeah, fucking weirdo chicken finger. You're getting banned. See you later, dude. You're annoying.
everything this team has asked him to do. A check swing roller to second. They're gonna
And that'll be the second out of the inning. 2 away.
Here's our update on Ram Pick the Stick. You had Miguel Cabrera like my partner Jack
Dude's
Morrison
done.
extend
He's
your
stupid as
lead.
fuck.
If you're our friend Trevor Thompson, you got big time points with Eric
Dumb
Haas's
bitch.
home run as well.
Alright, he's gone now. Fucking dumb motherfucker.
And there's
I hate when people ask useless questions like that, dude. Where do you work? What? Why does that matter?
Keats was feeling really
Why?
good.
So you
in the
can
first,
call up a
wasn't he?
place and harass
No,
them,
he
you
was
fucking
spinning around
retard.
in his chair,
God, I
saying,
hope you
"I've
get
got this
chlamydia.
one in the bag," because Badu led off with a ground rule double.
I'll tell you what, I will volunteer my
And it goes
6
unchecked
points
and you become
to the
sterile.
guy in last place if the
That'd be
Tigers can come
hilarious.
back and win this. Now, I'm not sure the commissioner would accept that.
Oh yeah, Motor City. Yeah, this is I mean, we just can't play on the road too. Like this is one of the biggest problems with this team. I think
I know.
we cannot play in front of an away crowd.
I cannot.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Like something happens to them when they like are not playing in front of fans.
Travis.
The second it's a hostile territory, these guys become so small.
Robles facing Jonathan Scope, who
Yeah, at least we got a home run tonight. 2 down though, 1-1 count.
2-run homer in the 6th.
Yeah, it was good to see Jonathan.
Yep, we beat the Indians and the White Sox and lose to the Twins and the Royals. And welcome to Detroit 2020 baseball, 2021 baseball, right?
Done that so many times himself.
Probably Myers.
34 to be exact. He waits on a 2-1.
I wouldn't be stunned if Joe becomes a bullpen guy, but I think he'll be a starter. That's a strike 3 or a strike 2 anyway.
Robles is the only American League pitcher and one of just 2 in the majors. With
At least you get
10
K'd on
saves,
Thursday.
10 holds.
True.
The
I
others,
thought that was
Ivan
strike 3.
Rogers
I'm
is
happy it
6-7
wasn't, but it is now a 2-2 count.
this year, the Giants.
Minnesota's getting a lot of calls this series. It's definitely tilted in their favor. I would agree, Noah.
And I mean,
Or Ghost anyway. Yeah, but the Pistons are about to take some random dude. This better be... Alright. We'll count. Surprised that wasn't called strike 3, to be honest with you.
both Cabrera and Scope can catch up with a fastball, and this guy can provide the energy.
Scope leads the team in homers with 17.
Didn't it?
Pages Detroit in RBIs with 60.
We need runners, man. That Badu double in the first. Yeah, no, leaving multiple runners on, man. The risk has been killing us.
Here's the payoff. Missed outside. Jonathan Scope draws a 2-out walk.
Hey, that'll be a walk at least. I'm standing up. I'm bored.
See Robles there doing a Johnny Cueto imitation occasionally. He
He
pauses.
does it all the time.
Yep.
It drives most people crazy. Cabrera last time up. A 2-run blast to right field off Michael Pineda that traveled
All right, there we go.
75 feet. Number 495 of his career. At the time, it tied the game at 2.
Hopefully, Noah. That'd be cool.
Brent Rooker led off with a solo bomb.
That was a nice 7-ball
Two
walk.
batters later,
Yeah, yeah.
with
A lot of
two-run
balls.
shot. Eric Haas responded with a solo homer in the 7th. That's where we're at, 5-3 here in the 8th.
But at least we could win at home, right?
I think Miggy's
At least we got that going on for us.
He knows more than likely that Robles is going to throw a fastball away. He showed that to Jonathan Scope, and if he keeps it anywhere near the strike zone, Miggy's going to take a whack at it. Maybe he can do what he did his last at bat. There's a change up there.
Really good pitch to make it 1-1. 1-1 fouled away.
We were back.
My guess was right. My hunch was right. He was sitting on the fastball there. Just a tad tardy and underneath it, fouled it off. Now what's Robles going to do? Will he throw him that changeup again? Throw a breaking ball, or will he try to challenge him with a fastball?
Waits on the 1-2. Here it is. Sharply to short, but an easy play at second to retire the Tigers in the 8th. It remains 5-3 as we head to the home half of the 8th inning on Valley Sports.
Fair back one more time. All right. Let's go, Miggy. I don't know why Candy hitting 4 hole. Yeah, Haas should be hitting in the 4 hole. I agree. Yeah. 2013 Miggy might come in. Yeah, we're almost out of outs. They got the it's the bottom of the 8th coming up. Drop the phone. Who's up? Arnett. Garner, Larnack, and Sano.
Other boys of summer on Wednesday, July 28th
Against
at Campus
Joe Jimenez still pitching. Tigers trail 5-3. Let's see if we can keep this 5-3 and maybe even get a run back. Well, you know, in the top of the 9th inning. So. Bottom of the 8th. 5-3. Tigers trailing. 5-3. Twins winning. I forgot we weren't playing the Royals for a second.
Will pitch to Mitch Garver, Trevor Larnack, and Miguel Sano for Minnesota.
So Joe gets his second up and down, and then try to shut down the Twins here for 3 more outs and hope for the best in the 9th.
We hear that a lot about the up and downs. I was talking to Tyler Alexander about that.
Oh, look, a fucking loser made another account.
I said, how do you get used to something like that? Why is that such a big deal, up and down, Jack, for a pitcher?
Well, I think it's more of a big deal for a reliever. That's what starters do. They want more of them.
Imagine being that much of a fucking loser like this dude.
That means that they usually
He's out here making fake Twitch accounts now because he's probably banned from YouTube.
A lot of times
Imagine that being your life.
And they'll set them back down, and sometimes they get back up right away. Sometimes they get
That is the antithesis of anything that will ever see a vagina. That is what you are.
What I'm referring to is Joe finished off.
You have never come anywhere near a woman. That's all I can tell.
Second Twin to get hit by a pitch tonight, and that's how Minnesota leads off the 8th.
Well, Mitch made an attempt to get out of the way here. He rolled away from the pitch, but it caught him on his elbow pad.
You're obsessed with a 20-view streamer, dog. You're a fucking loser in life. You make weird, bad decisions, and like everyone would call you a fucking loser if you told a soul about what you did on the internet. Nobody would like you. I'm telling you. If you told people on the internet that you trolled a guy that has 20 people watching him on average,
Back to Trevor Larnach
they'd be like,
as a
well,
kid,
what are you doing with your
really
life?
had
That's
great minor league numbers.
that's pretty fucking
Big,
sad,
strong
dude.
left-handed hitter. And,
They'd probably think you were a
mindset,
fucking psychopath.
maturation that
Um,
the Twins were looking for,
and that you
and they
probably
needed
need
to
some
crack this year
counseling.
to break the lineup at the big
I mean,
league
honestly,
level.
that's probably what anybody close to you thinks if you tell them
They expect
that you like
at
to
some
troll
point
people with
in
like
major league career.
20 viewers.
He's a first-round
Hopefully
pick.
chaotic.
2018,
Hopefully.
he was drafted 20th
Get a life,
overall
kid,
out
though.
of Oregon State.
Get a life. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, seriously, just get a life.
Spent some time with him
Like,
a couple years ago.
I'm giving you very good advice.
And,
Just stop.
those kids,
Like,
you just know
that's the
why
best
not.
advice I could give you. Is I'm not even doing this like to be mean or ironic. I'm just it's not.
Pitch there by Joe.
This is anti-pussy getting behavior if I've ever seen it. Like you
Ground ball or strikeout.
you might as well have put a magnet straight across your dick and just started running at women.
Runs.
And you know how
With nobody out,
magnets.
I don't think Rocco Baldelli's
It's one of
gonna
them
be
reverse
sending
magnets that if you put it the other way,
Stay out of the
it
double
reverses pushes it instead of pulls. You put it on like over it, and then it makes
Another 0-2.
everything push
Outside.
away from it.
change up that kind of slipped away from Joe there.
While at Oregon State, Larnach was able to help the Beavers win the College World Series in 2018. He was named to the All-Tournament team. Originally a San Diego Padres 40th.
Like your mother's love.
2015. 1-2.
One away. Runner at first, one out, bottom of the
Down
eighth.
swinging, one away. Difference in this ball game, Minnesota sixth inning. Tied.
Hey, thank you for the 26 likes. I appreciate that, guys. Very kind.
60-foot homer.
That's a whole hell of a lot of likes. I appreciate it.
To make it a 3-2 Minnesota lead. Then after a walk, Josh Donaldson greeting Jose Cisnero with one to straightaway center field. That one traveled 446 feet. And Minnesota led it 5-2 at the time. Eric Haas's solo homer to lead off the seventh made it 5-3, and that's where we stand.
Curious to see how Joe pitches Sano here. Blew him away with a 97. Now that's getting up there for Joe again. We haven't seen that in a while, so that tells you that his timing and arm and
Nice
hard
to
work
see
is
that.
starting to pay off.
Sano had an RBI single in the fourth. He walked in the sixth. There goes the runner. The throw from Haas. On the money to get Garver.
Hey, there we go.
Eric Haas has really shown some accuracy in his throwing down to second base. Good pop time. I'm not sure. I just got done saying I would be
Good
shocked.
God, what a throw by Haas.
Mitch Garver tried to take off here, but he gets a decent jump. I think it might have been a missed sign.
Absolute
Possibly
cannon
hit
on
run
it.
Situation. But a great throw again by Eric Haas, and tags his back knee and still out.
Oh, they're going to
Minnesota's
review.
made 4 outs on the bases, 2 by Sano. The 0-1 swung on and missed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, respectable numbers from Eric Haas.
You know, he might not have the strength of his throwing arm that Jake Rogers has, but it's close, and he's very, very accurate. He takes that job serious. He enjoys catching, and you can see it in the way he handles pitchers and the way he blocks balls. Just a pleasant addition for this ball club.
Yeah, Haas and Rogers, that combination has really spoiled opposing managers' plans to run on Detroit. Now, Rogers out for a little while here, but Eric Haas is doing a nice job since being called up.
You know, and there's a coincidence, if you want to call it that, but I don't think it is.
All right, we got a 2-2 count.
The team started playing better.
Ah, fuck.
Slope to left center.
Ah,
Attempt by Hill. He comes up empty. All the way to the wall.
All right.
Sano cruises into second. He's got a 2-out double. Heck of an effort by Derek Hill.
You know, I like what I saw right there for Derek Hill. He did the Superman dive, and with a guy like Sano on hitting that ball, I think he made the right choice. Yes, it gets by him, but he recovers quickly. Sano, he gets an extra base maybe. If he plays that to one hop, which could have been tough for him to do anyway, Sano still might have been on second base. So
You got it lost in the lights a little bit, maybe?
maybe. Good effort, though, like you said, Shep.
Yep. Worth the risk. And here's Jake Cave.
Solve that issue.
All right, Joe's got to stop it right here. Gave a good fastball hitter out over the plate. Tie him up inside. Change up away. That's a great pitch for him. Keep the ball down. Cave loves the ball down, by the way. That's real right in his sweet swings, sweet spot. He's a guy that has a big looping swing and loves fastballs down, down and in. Got to pitch him up and in, down and away.
He's 1 for 3 tonight. He grounded to first in the second, struck out
That
swinging in the
sucked.
fifth, and singled his last
Rogers
time.
is out for a while. You talking Jake Rogers? Yeah, I mean he went. How long is the injury again? I mean, yeah. They didn't score. I mean,
The 0-1. Just missed inside.
60. Yeesh.
In the ninth, the Tigers will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Robbie Grossman is available to pinch hit if need be.
Funny how guys kind of grab their bat and make sure the manager sees that they have a bat in their hand. Trying to influence them.
Whistle, say something under their breath right behind the manager who's staring at the game. Yeah, I get it. Ready if you need me, coach. I had a friend who played football in Notre Dame.
I don't remember. That is if Candy gets on. True.
Look at the camera.
No 10-day.
So my buddy always used to say, I would stand right behind him.
Pegatron said that Julio Teheran has a chance to return from the 60-day in September. That's good.
So that's how I got into the ball game.
That's crafty.
Yeah, smart. 2-1 to Cave. Good stop by Haas. It's 3-1. I don't think that Robbie Grossman has to go to that extreme because
No, he gets plenty of time, playing time.
Right.
You know, it just shows that he would love to be a part of this, given the opportunity. And he's.
You have the Tigers acquire like Javier Baez or Chris Bryant or something like that. I don't think they're going to be trading anything.
Bullpen done a lot of closing for him.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Now the
Oh, he's
3-1.
out 10 days. I mean, that's still a long time, dude.
By Haas.
That'll get by. That'll get the runner to third. Son of a bitch, dude.
This is not how Joe Jimenez dialed up the 8th inning as expected.
Well, it's still okay as long as he gets Anderson Simmons out, the number 9 hitter. See Snow getting the secondary lead, sees the ball go to the backstop, so he takes third.
This will be a chat from Chris Fetter. Jimenez missing a lot arm side in that at bat by Jake Cave. Here's the upcoming pitching matchup presented by Wallside Windows, arguably the best Minnesota has to offer, against Tyler Alexander, who's been pretty good.
No way.
Our
Tigers will
coverage
land
here on
the
Valley Sports begins
the
at
Cubbies
7:30.
guys. Tigers will
Live
hold
John
tight.
Key.
Yeah, this year we're not trading for anybody. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. Yep. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're making any kind of trades or anything this offseason or this regular season. Off season, we might try and make a few aggressive moves, free agency trades.
Welcome the Baltimore Orioles to Comerica Park.
But yeah, not during this year. No reason to. Hold spot, hold stand. Don't give up anybody.
Getting the routine of a starting pitcher since the All-Star break. Different routine for sure. Than a guy
Simmons
with
is up with 2 away and runners at the corner. Ball up high.
Simmons takes one high and tight at 95. Simmons has grounded out twice and singled.
Well, both base runners aboard. One, I shouldn't say that. He did hit Mitch Garver, but it was a double for Sano and a walk for Cave. So 2 guys on. Joe needs to stop it right here. Get the guys off the field. Get them their last chance to tie this up first.
More balls than strikes from Joe Jimenez in this inning.
Yeah.
Jimenez got the final out in the 7th. Here's the 2-0. Fly ball, center field. Derek Hill's got plenty of room.
Hey, 3rd out of the inning. Let's go to the 9th. We're only down 2.
We head to the 9th. The Tigers need a couple. They're down 5-3. Jamer Candelario, Eric Haas, and Harold Castro, the scheduled Tigers on Valley Sports.
Yep, we're going to need someone to play a hero tonight. Who do we got up? Candy, Haas, and Castro, it looks like. Yep. Candy, Haas, and Castro. Candy, Haas, and Castro this inning. All right, we have to face Rogers, though. I think we've gotten to this closer before, so. We got talent coming up. Yes, we do, Andrew. This is a good part of the lineup. This is a clutch part of the lineup. There's good clutch hitters right here. All right. I need to stop. I'm texting with someone. I'm sorry, guys. I've been a little unfocused. But, yeah, we got to face off with Rogers here, which isn't going to be the easiest of tasks. It's still a long half. There we go.
John Keating and Craig Monroe getting you ready for Tigers Live postgame, but invariably what happens at the beginning of a game
wins?
can sort of set the tone.
Well, I don't know yet. Well, it's 5-3. Twins are up in the top of the 9th. So right now Minnesota's winning. Tigers can win if they can come back and then hold them off in the bottom of the 9th. But
I'm going to tell you exactly why we weren't able to throw that first punch and get on the board in that first inning against Pineda.
You'll hear from A.J. Hinch. You'll hear from Tiger starter Matt Manning when we join you right after the final out and hopefully after a Tiger rally here in the 9th, guys.
Let's call it a comeback, shall we, fellas? Here's Taylor Rogers in to work the 9th for Minnesota. His 40th appearance.
Yeah, they've used him a lot, and they've used him a lot over the last few years. He's been a very dependable guy out of the pen. He throws the ball hard at times.
All right, here we go.
He's got a good slider, which is tough on left-handers.
Let me see. I'm going to sit down for this
but
inning.
He's also given up a few home runs this year.
He will face Jamer Candelario to start.
All right. All right.
Perfect pitch at 96.
It's another guy, not Jake Rogers, but Taylor Rogers. See Nick Gordon now playing somewhere out there in the outfield. It's a substitution.
All right, now. Strike one. Or strike two, rather.
Anyway, Taylor Rogers is another name that has been out there as far as tradability. I'm not sure the Twins have any.
Who's attacked? You mean who's up to bat? The Tigers are up to bat. Damn, Lewis, I think we're about to lose two, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. The new guys aren't the greatest of the greatest.
Closers, per se, if you want to label them.
good command, too, so you can depend on him throwing strikes.
Doesn't walk a lot. And on cue, he throws one out of the zone at 96.
That's why we talk about it now. This guy's got great command.
0-2 count.
It's 1-2.
Go ahead, throw another couple.
1-2 to Jamer.
Oh, 1-2 now.
Who was
Cool.
2 for 5 in his career against Taylor Rogers. 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. Here's the 1-2. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Eric Haas, who's already homered tonight, waits on deck. Two to Candelario.
Oh, my.
Lost that one.
Oh wow, ball 4 or ball 3 anyway, full count.
3-2.
But yeah, same here, Andrew. I miss Mario and Rod. They were really good.
Well, the last 2 sliders have just slipped out. And you know what? Maybe he's got a blister. Maybe there's something wrong. Let's hope it's not a finger issue with blood issue. Yeah, there's something wrong. Might not have feeling.
Unexpected for Minnesota. Got a problem with the fingers. And they pull him. Twins will have to go back to their
Oh
bullpen
shit, Rogers has to get pulled. He has a blister.
and face Jamer Candelario
Uh-oh.
with a 5-3 Minnesota lead. We'll see who they turn to when we come back on Valley Sports.
Well, this is interesting. It'll be a full count now, though. Rogers leaves with a blister, so we'll see who they decide to bring in. I don't think they have any warmed up either, so it's going to just have to be one of those random, like, it'll just take a second. Let's see. Injury relief. Yep, they're bringing in, hold on, who's the pitcher? Colomb. Colomb's going to come in and pitch.
On this day, back in 1977.
Maybe we can maybe we can get this blown safe here.
Well, that wasn't it. It was in Chicago. They tried to find the footage, but there's a rare one right there. Happy Jack without a stash. What happened to me that year, but
why? How long did you go without the stash?
I went about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
You guys are playing the Cardinals tomorrow and Friday. Good luck against the Cardinals, man. I hope you guys beat them. I don't like the Cardinals very much.
Get it back, Dad.
See you later. That's funny. Well, this is a strange situation for Alex Colomé. He comes in after Taylor Rogers threw 5 pitches to Jamer Candelario. He'll inherit a 5-3 Minnesota lead and a 3-2 count to Jamer Candelario.
Yeah, and in these situations, the relief pitcher gets as many pitches as he wants to get loose, so he's going to take his time. He took his time walking in from the bullpen. I don't think he expected this at all. But he's going to get all the time he needs, and Jamer Candelario will continue the count where it was.
Well,
here's
we
the
beat them
thing.
too.
Jamer
Good luck, man.
Candelario, the
Can do
count is full,
better.
but he was batting
On the
righty
left
against
side.
Taylor
Yeah,
Rogers.
exactly.
He'll probably turn
It's nice to
around
see
and
him bat
lefty
left-handed.
against Alex Colomay.
It just sucks he's
So that's
batting
kind of
like he has to
situation
switch
for him
handedness.
Get hit from both sides in the same plate appearance.
Like in both,
What are
yeah,
your
like
thoughts
he
on
just said,
how
like
Matt
both
Manning
plate
performed
appearances.
tonight? 5 innings. He gives
It
up
might
4
throw it
runs,
off
but
here.
There were times early in this broadcast where you had mentioned he's got some of the best stuff you've seen so far from him this year.
I think he had the best overall pitch selection, and he was executing his pitches, had a lot of first pitch strikes. I love to see that. You know, it's a sour taste in his mouth for the last couple of guys. But other than that, you take away the walk, the home run, and Matt Manning, I thought, pitched an excellent ball game tonight. You know, it's a learning curve for a young guy.
Yeah, they're just waiting
He's
to
gonna
bring the
face
new
this
guy in.
Minnesota Twins team a lot because they're in the same division. I think there's a lot of Twins or Tigers players right now that are sick and tired of seeing the Twins. It's been a lot of games. AJ even mentioned he's never seen it that many games in the same division other than postseason, right, against the same team. So that's what happens sometimes because of scheduling. We'll see what happens.
Tigers 5-7 against Minnesota coming into the series opener here tonight. A couple of home runs for Minnesota and a couple of home runs for the Tigers. But it's 5-3 Twins. Alex Colomay has finished his warm-up tosses. He is ready. Jamer Candelario is ready as well. Stands
All
in
right,
from
here
the
we go.
left
Column
side.
A's in, ready to
This
go.
pitch here. 1 for 4 in his career.
Randall
against
Cobb might
Alex
come to the
Colomay.
Packers.
Well, if you watch
That'd be
Jamer
interesting.
right here, it's going to be on Taylor Rogers.
Nope, that'll be a foul ball.
Pretty sure that's the way it works.
All right, full count though. So,
If he gets a hit,
you know how it is. Rogers had a full count, so the count remains full.
Haas, who pounded a homer 406 feet earlier in the game, the last time up in the 7th.
boy, a bloop and a blast.
Yeah.
We'd love that right now.
Fantastic. Another 3-2
Yeah,
down the left field line.
foul ball.
That fan
Full
brought
count
his
remains.
heart wasn't into it, Shep. And another 3 inches to reach over and get it.
Didn't want to nudge somebody out of the way, I suppose.
I don't even know if he was in the first row. He might have been in the second row there.
If he goes full Superman, he might get that ball. He'll get ejected, but he might get that ball by falling onto the field.
We don't see that as much anymore. Partly because there's a screen around it,
Mhm.
you know, a netting. Fans don't fall on the field trying to get a baseball.
Another 3-2. This one ripped to
There you
right.
go.
Here we go, base hit.
For Jamer Candelario. So after having his 19-game on base streak
The
snapped
Guardians, yeah.
yesterday in Kansas City, he starts anew with a leadoff
Your new
single
reality.
here in the ninth.
Good things can happen when you have the leadoff man on. Eric Haas in his
Yeah,
last
very good
at
at bat.
crushed
Took a
that
lot of pitches
Tyler
there.
Duffy fastball that was up, exit velocity of 103, almost 104, traveled 402 feet. The third upper deck shot that we've seen at Target Field here tonight.
That extended his hitting streak, Jack, to 7 straight. And now he faces Alex Colomay. 0 for 1 in his career against the Minnesota right-hander. Takes ball 1.
Haas got to be pretty confident right now, pretty comfortable. Colomay used to be a flamethrower.
1-0.
He still throws hard enough, but he makes a lot of mistakes too. So, you know, maybe he'll try to get him. You see, right there, Mitch Garver calling for a slider. He missed with the first one.
The 1-0, he laid off it. 2-0.
Good take there.
Coffee.
This is why, you know, Jack, this 2-run lead. This is why it's so
2-0 for Haas now.
Add-on runs. Minnesota left 2 on board in the 7th, 2 on board in the 8th. Robbie Grossman will be pinch hitting for Harold Castro here in the 9th.
Grossman will pinch hit. Runner at first. Nobody out.
Last pitch, a cutter.
Haas is up. Strike 1.
That's on the edge, 2-1.
Minnesota slowly getting loose out there just in case something good happens here. And he might get extra or the bottom of the ninth.
Here comes the 2-1. Swung on it, missed.
Another cutter there. Again, thrown 3 out of 4 down and away, and this one Eric can't lay off and chases it.
Colomé has thrown 4 scoreless innings against the Tigers this year in 3 appearances coming into the game tonight. Batting average of just $154 for the Tigers when Colomé's on the mound.
Damn it. All right.
Most cutters, Shep, don't have a downward plane. They usually just break
Come on, Haas. 2-2 count.
Vertically or horizontally.
Ah, fuck. 1 away.
And a good one to get Haas swinging, 1 away.
Well, he stays with that cutter and he locates it well. Again, Haas just being so aggressive, swings out of the zone. Very fine line difference between a slider and a cutter. You see he pulls his fingers straight through the middle of the ball and he gets that same rotation that a good slider has.
Robbie Grossman pinch hitting for Harold Castro. Man on, man out. Grossman 2 for 6 in his career against Colomé with a home run.
All right. 1 on, 1 out for Grossman.
Drives one deep right.
That's
field.
gone.
Way back it goes, and that ball is gone. We are tied.
All right, we're at least going to extras.
Robbie Grossman's heroics in 2021 continue on the road in Minnesota.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That's amazing, Shep. You no more get out the fact that he's got a home run off Colomé. He's a former Twin. They're very familiar with Robbie Grossman in Minnesota. He steps to the plate after sitting the entire game.
There we go. 5-5 game. There we go. That's the way to do it.
And he knows
Tie this shit up. Hopefully we don't, fucking.
That's why you stick around.
Let's try and get another run here and then.
For the late innings here, Tigers might have a comeback W in store.
They might. They're going to have
Mr.
a comeback
Clutch
W.
in Detroit.
Strike 1.
Man, second career.
Yeah, now we got to win. We can't let Minnesota walk this shit off.
It's got to be one of the most
dominant
feelings there is for a guy that comes in.
Need one more. It'll be Castro up now with 1 away.
Tie the game. The only thing better would be a walk-off.
He's done that a few times, hasn't he?
Yep.
Castro swings and misses.
0-2 for Castro.
The camaraderie in the dugout after a big hit like that. It's like a guy just hit a 40-foot eagle putt. Got to tell you all about it, and everybody's got to explain it to you. Of course, I wouldn't know what either one feels like. It's 0-2 to Willie Castro.
You've never sunk a 40-footer, Shep. All the golf you play, come on.
Not for eagle. For bogey, maybe, but not for eagle.
We did this before with the
Robbie
Grand
Grossman
Slam
is
and
keeping
lost. Damn, yeah.
Our entire crew busy.
It's crazy.
In the lower third, John Keating and Craig Monroe were planning Tigers Live, and the slugfest in Minnesota, and now it's changed. Late inning heroics.
Nice that we're tied. Hell yeah, it is.
Marco Baldelli is
I just hope we can pull out the
stunned right
W here.
We get back-to-back bombs here.
0-2 to Willie Castro. Off the glove of Colomé.
Hey, safe.
And hit Castro.
Oh. I thought he might have been safe there. I don't know about that
Stays
one.
with it. A lot of times a pitcher will peek looking at the runner after it clanks off his glove. But Colomé focused on the ball, picked it up. And
Okay, got it. He got it. Clean, clean.
2 outs for Victor Reyes.
Yeah, runs from earlier would have been nice. We left a lot of runs on base again.
Jack giving nicknames.
Ball one.
Skips in there.
5-5 game.
Reyes 1 for 4 in his career against Alex.
Was going by fast. Now it's a 3-hour
Two homers on
game.
the season for Victor Reyes.
Shit would have been over
One
long ago.
against Kansas City the other night, and one against Minnesota earlier this season. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Three home runs for the Tigers tonight. Miguel Cabrera's 495th of his career. Eric Haas drilled his 16th, and Robbie Grossman hit his second career pinch hit homer to tie it at 5. Reyes to left field. That's deep.
Damn it.
Playable for Cave.
All right.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Robbie Grossman
Maybe
saw
swing and
Eric
swing.
Haas
That's
at
a way
number
to put it,
16,
yeah.
So he said, I got to join that
All right.
16 home
Well,
run party. And he does. A 2-run
It'll be
blast in the
Kepler,
ninth.
Rooker, and
We're
Polanco.
tied
Top
at
of the
5.
lineup for the
We head to
Twins in the bottom of the
half
ninth.
frame on Valley Sports.
It's the best part of their order due up for them. It'll be, again, Kepler, Polanco, and Rooker in some order. Yeah, Kepler, Rooker, Polanco. So we'll see. Well, obviously, I mean, yeah, more than likely Ghost. More than likely. If they don't, that'd be some crazy shit what these guys do up. Who should pitch? I wouldn't pitch Soto in this game. Not really sure who you'd pitch. I just don't think I don't know if you'd want to pitch Soto here. Because what if you actually need him for a real save tomorrow? So, I don't know. Probably Funkhauser. Is who I'm thinking they should bring in. What's you? Yeah, there's also the chance of extras in this game, so you kind of probably want to bring in Kyle Funkhauser. He can pitch the 9th and 10th if you need to. Unless they're bringing in Daniel Norris, which... They're bringing in Funkhauser. That's what I thought. That was a good call by me then.
Pinch hit, 2-run homer off Alex Colome in the 9th to make it really interesting here in Minnesota. Gregory Soto is on
I hate.
to work the bottom of the ninth.
I don't
All
like
sudden, his pitching
extras
changed.
this year, Ghost.
And
Oh wow,
Zach
Soto's
Kepler
pitching.
takes
All right,
over at shortstop.
that works.
Robbie Grossman pinch hit for Harold Castro. This is the 43rd appearance for Gregory Soto, and he gets the top of the Minnesota order.
I'm fucking
Force
tired.
extras.
Ready to go to bed.
Here's the defensive changes for
This seemed
Detroit.
like a waste of a use for him right here, but I guess he needs to pitch.
For Victor Reyes, Zach Short is at shortstop.
This is like where Soto gives up home runs. Is like this weird situation right here.
Will hit where Victor Reyes did.
Well, we saw
Always to the most like unlikely candidate, like goddamn Kepler.
Robbie Grossman hit that home run, and that's because managers.
Yeah, this is a bad idea to pitch him.
Positive vibrations right through their team, and Soto took his time getting loose, but now it came to fruition that he's needed. So he's trying to extend this game into extra innings and get the Twins out without a run.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Coffee. I appreciate that, man. You're very, very kind.
Start with a runner at second base. It's not the case.
Very
yet.
kind,
This
very
is
kind. I appreciate you, man.
Extra innings.
He's 0-4 now. Now he's gonna get a hit,
Soto
and that was a
faces
strike.
Max Kepler.
Yeah, it should have been a strike, but you know they're not calling it that way for us. 1-1 count. AJ will bring in his closer whenever he needs to score this inning. Yeah, I mean I get that. I get it's a good logic, but end up burning up your closer sometimes.
189 against lefties. Soto asking for Eric Haas.
Thank you, though, Mr. Coffee, for the donation there. I appreciate you, man. You're too kind. Too kind. Very kind. Very kind. Pretty much. I mean, you could have brought in Funkhauser again, but... Boy, is he taking a long time to pitch.
1 to Kepler, in tight at 100.
2-1.
2-1.
That definitely would tie up. Max Kepler had that.
Let me guess, he's going to take 10 minutes to throw the next pitch, too.
Fastball up.
Because him and Eric Haas are never on the same page, dude.
The 2-1 to left field.
He's lucky Kepler doesn't have power.
Perfectly. 1 away.
Just what you want out of your guy coming in these situations. That first out.
Rooker's up now with 1 away.
Rooker comes up, and he does have the home run. It was a hanging breaking ball from Matt Manning's fastball that was, or excuse me, a curveball that just stayed right up there in the top of the zone. He hit it a long way, but we're all tied now. We'll see how he handles a 100-mile-an-hour fastball away and a back foot slide.
Yeah, I know, Ghost. It's sad. It's weird, isn't it? 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th of a tie game. It's a tie game. It's 5-5. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out and a 1-0 count.
Polanco on deck.
Now Soto's going to have his hands full here. Part of the lineup. The next 3 hitters.
when you got scared when you did that? Hey, man. Robbie's a clutch hitter. I honestly thought I could sit down back then because I thought it would be over, but the game's taking a little while. 3-0 now for Rooker. Yeah, I wish we played full baseball games like this. I agree.
It's kind of hard sometimes to throw a ball where you want to throw it the next pitch.
Four pitches and a 1-out
And he
walk
locked him.
to Brent Rooker. Remember, just before the All-Star break, July 11th, Derek Holland.
Oh, this ain't good. Now it'll be 1 on, 1 out, and now up is
Rope to left field.
Polanco's up.
For Detroit, they're making everybody at Target Field go home pretty happy.
Well, that's not fun. Oh, I know, Andrew, 100%. Yeah, I can't wait for a couple more years to go by. This team is going to beat the dog crap out of people. The revenge tours will be nice.
You see that Soto's got his live arm tonight. That last pitch was 101. So that's where he tops out.
Hell yeah, Derek.
Fastball, throws a slider.
Yeah, foul ball. 0-1, 1 on, 1 out.
It's really the way to start an at-bat against a really good hitter.
Minnesota has had Gilberto Celestino come out and pinch run for Brent Rooker. Give him a little more speed in case Jorge Polanco finds the gap. It's 0-1 to Polanco. Polanco 3 for 6 in his career against Gregory Soto with a couple of strikeouts. All 3 hits singles.
If he's going to throw a fastball in this count, I'd love to see it up and in. Maybe even brush him back a little bit, move his feet. Throws the changeup instead.
That works.
Yeah, that worked very well. You might want to back it up again. This one even further away. Good news is Soto's in the driver's seat here. He can let one fly up too. You know, try to climb the ladder, change the eye levels. He wants the fastball. See where he throws it.
Good pitch.
Wow.
Fouls it away, 0-2.
I don't know.
101 at the top of the zone, and he still gets a piece of it. That just shows what modern day hitters are used to.
Yelling at the end and getting in trouble.
It's always amazed me how quickly.
AJ took a few years to build the Astros. He's following the same blueprint here. I'm geeked. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Sparkle? You were gone tonight? Yeah, that's all right. Short, green. Yeah, system's coming good.
Is he setting him up for something different? Do you
Let's
think?
hope.
0-2 or 1-2?
Change up or a slider down and in, change up away. Polanco is showing that no matter how hard you throw, I can get a piece of it. Caleb Thielbar getting loose in the Twins pen.
Another 0-2. He struck him out. That's the slider you were talking about, Jack, at 89. Down goes Polanco.
Two down.
Away.
Yeah, he backdoored him right there. This ball starts maybe even off the plate, and he catches the outside corner. But
I know Dave Dombrowski and he almost did it to the White Sox too, but then or the Red Sox, but they traded him before he did it, so that was always good. Now he's gonna do it to Philly. Old trade him away, Dombrowski.
But can't breathe. Take a deep breath yet. Got this guy at the plate.
Skips in there. 1-0 to Josh Donaldson. Couple of hits for Donaldson tonight. He singled and scored in the second, and the 2-run homer in the sixth gave Minnesota a 5-2 lead at the time.
Got to be cognizant of who's at first, though. They put him in to maybe run, and if he can time Soto's delivery, he could take off, get a good jump. Soto's got to take a peek at him, which he does.
The 1-0. 2-0 to Josh Donaldson.
That slider was supposed to drop across the plate. Yeah, we need a big out here. Yeah. But now he can't throw strikes. It feels like they're avoiding the pitch to Donaldson.
Soto, the 2-0.
Yeah, they walked it. 3-0.
100, 3-0 to Donaldson.
Pretty much, Derek, until they realize what Dave did.
Well, they're certainly not going to walk him here with an intentional walk. And somehow, Soto's got to find a way to still attack the plate and get this guy out. You don't want to pitch around him. You got Mitch Garver up, who's a great fastball hitter next. And you don't want a runner in scoring position at second base.
How about that? Right down the middle at 99.
You just got to be careful because Donaldson was taking clearly all the way there, 3-0 count, but he was timing it.
Here's the 3-1, and he walked him.
Yeah, they walked. I was going to say they were 100% walking him.
For Minnesota.
Yeah, Philly needs to toss Dave. Yeah, he's going to sell everything. Donaldson. Yeah, it's not a bad walk. Hey, what's up, Wade? No, you're fine. You come in whenever you can. We're in the bottom of the ninth. It's 5-5. They got 2 on, 1 out, or 2 on, 2 out. Now up is
base 3 times. Chris Fetter wants to talk with Gregory Soto.
Garver's up.
Garver with a couple of doubles, and he was hit by a pitch in the 8th.
Making him more tired. Right?
This is just to calm him
Avila scared me a little bit. He's done some. No, Avila's way better than Dave. Can't even compare the two.
Wants to pitch him, but give him a little breath and try to tell him to slow down a little bit. I think we're seeing Gregory Soto sometimes when he's feeling really strong, and it's obvious he's feeling strong. He's touched 101 tonight. That he gets to be jumping with his lower half. He gets out there too quick, and he misfires a little.
Looked like a 3-man conversation. Fetter, Soto, and Eric Haas.
Yeah, it's all about how they want to pitch Mitch Garver here.
Soto is a different pitch. Yeah, he's not as good when it's a non-safe situation for some reason. That's a typical closer. Yeah, Tiger's holding steady at the deadline. Exactly, Andrew.
The runner at second.
Yep, Ghost. There's no, yeah, Ghost. I don't think we're trading. And if we do, we're trading for major prospects. Like, major league ready guys.
Celestino at second. Donaldson at first. 2 outs.
Yeah. Wow, you guys even beat the White Sox again. Good shit.
First pitch to Garver.
Ball, strike one. There we go.
1-1.
Again, that's a little bit of a slider. Kind of felt for it. It's the same pitch that he got Polanco to strike out. See, the defense is, there's not a shift on Garver this time. They're just playing deep in the infield.
The 0-1. Paid off it. 1-1 to Mitch Garver.
Slider there that he took some.
1-1. Solaire's on a tear for Kansas City. Yeah, he is. Soto. Yeah, we're not a good road team, Wade. What's up, Top Flight?
Here's the 1-1.
Look, the guy who isn't gay, who gets offended for other people, is here.
Camera well.
I'm glad you have my channel favorited, though. Thanks a lot, buddy. Have a good night.
You know, some of the greatest closers can make it interesting. That's for sure.
Really don't, though, buddy? Oh, I mean, yeah, you do, though. You're subscribed, and you probably have the notifications on, buddy. So, I'm glad you're a big fan.
Most conscious about.
I appreciate the support. Thanks, bud.
Really has no bearing.
Thank you.
With 2 outs.
Thanks for the view, the like, and the subscribe. You're a good guy, Top Flight.
That same pitch again, that's for sure.
You think that takes the slider?
And you have a unique name, not after Flight, the reactor. Oh, okay. So you're an ableist. Wow. Really wanting to call someone a name when you're an ableist, huh?
That pitch. That is just.
Wow. Look at you.
I have such a tough time with that as a former player. When you throw a quality pitch.
Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this guy dropping hard R words.
It's hard to swallow for me.
Wow. Now you're telling me. Wow. Man who sits on throne doth glass throne doth throw too many stones, one thinks, huh? Wow.
3-1.
I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
He walked the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded, though. We're about to lose this game. Jesus, Top. I thought you were the greatest person on planet Earth.
Pitch hitter.
Jeez.
Willens Ostadillo will pinch hit for Trevor Larnach.
Well, here's what we know about Ostadillo. He will swing at the very first pitch.
I don't know.
He loves
Andrew.
fastballs.
He might have you blocked.
101, different story. But he's
It's
not up there to walk.
some loser named Top Flight Gaming. I don't know.
Got to throw something
Who cares?
that gets the ball off the barrel of the bat.
He's a big fan of mine. You guys can't see any of the comments? Ha ha, how's that feel, Nuzdar? Half your comments don't even show up to people anymore, you stupid bitch. Ha ha, ha ha, Nuzdar. Ha ha, hey Nuzdar, hold on.
He is 1 for 1 in his career against Gregory Soto.
They fucking shadow banned your ass, Nuz. They fucking shadow banned you, Top Flight Gaming. Oh my god, Nuz. Your dumbass got shadow banned.
They need to record the out to keep it rolling.
We did it, boys. You guys really can't see the Top Flight Gaming. He's saying, do us all a favor and has nothing to do with the reactor. He got his ass shadow banned. What a dumbass. Get fucked, idiot.
The 0-1 foul back.
0-2.
In the driver's seat here.
0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. We need a thing.
Right there. If he can, and here's the big if. If he's got enough.
I ain't taking screenshots and nothing. This is hilarious. He got his ass banned.
Been bounced and gone to the backstop.
He just straight got banned right on the spot.
To throw it, but
Dude got his ass banned instantaneously.
Non-fastball pitch.
Oh, thank you guys for spoiling the strikeout, by the way. Philip and Sparkle.
Wow. Triple digits.
I appreciate it.
Soto. The Twins leave them loaded.
I'm glad you guys got to enjoy this strikeout. I didn't. It was spoiled for me.
Soto throwing fire.
What's up, Jared?
Keep it 5-5 on Valley Sports.
Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'm glad I didn't get to enjoy the strikeout and I had to read the chat and get it ruined. Okay, fine. Go fuck yourself. I might unhide you. I don't know. You're just about as bad as a fucking... Yeah, no, I don't play games with spoilers. Hey, you were close. You can literally hear where I am at the game. You don't spoil. This is literally the only rule I have on my channel. So literally, I let you do anything. I'll let you call me anything. You know, I'll let you do anything here on this channel. But if you fucking spoil for me, I will unload on you. If you do it during a Patriots game, there are good people that are still banned from spoiling a play when the Patriots won their 6th game of the season and were 3 games under 500. Do you think I give a shit what the record is, what the situation is? If you can spoil a play in the first quarter or second inning of a game, and I'll get really pissed. I'm trying to watch the game. And I'm really tired of having to explain to people not to fucking spoil it. God damn. I have one rule. Don't spoil. I guess don't spam, but that's kind of a given in every stream.
To a certain extent, really
literally, my only rule is please don't spoil. There are people trying to watch the game. Knock it off.
You know, and bottom line here is Soto said, "You're going to beat me. You're going to beat me with my
So
best
Preston.
pitch."
Yeah, and that put me in a bad mood too now. So I'm not really going to enjoy
And
the
it's
rest
in the
of this
strike
game.
zone. It's in the whooping zone. And it's just what Willens off the deal wanted, but he beat him. And it's power against power right there.
Tigers don't mind extra innings. They've been good in these types of situations.
I shouldn't have to tell people not to spoil things. It's just like, well, they don't want shit spoiled, so why? It's what it is.
Thielbar is in for the Twins.
Literally, it's not that hard to listen to where I'm at.
He will pitch to Derek Hill to start.
He's a lefty that's got a little bit of a herky-jerky motion, and that's adds a little deception. Fastball, curveball.
You guys can just, at this point, I really don't care anymore. I'll be honest.
So the key here, Jack, with Derek,
Like, I'm not even, like, I lost a lot of interest in this game after that. I'm going to be really honest.
Second base, because they start with the runner who made the
I hope
last
it
out
ends
last
fast.
inning, and Short came in.
Come on now, somebody get out, and then let's just get the
him
fuck out of
over
here.
Third base, first and foremost.
I do not want to watch this game anymore.
This is a bunt situation.
Just gonna get spoiled like usual.
If it is, he wants to bunt it to the right side. And he's not bunting. He's not showing bunt anyway.
No, it's fine. Just spoil it. I don't give a fuck.
Attempt to second base.
Celestino stays.
No, I'm quitting after 10 innings. I'm gonna hard quit after the 10th inning. I don't care. This game's ruined for me, dude. I know that sounds dramatic, but literally, I was looking forward to this all day. I've kind of had a shit day, so you know.
Hill takes a curveball for strike one.
But that's okay. Strike one. It's always good. What's up, Sam? Yeah, I guess it's on still. Got spoiled, but I mean, I was enjoying it, and then it got, you know, ruined. But it's all right. You can say it right now. I don't care.
Run, and he had at least second.
You can say it before it happens. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Well, it's rare that managers put a bunt on with 2 strikes, but this is one of the Tiger hitters that has practiced bunting a lot.
Yeah, you just call it to play before it happens. What is he strike out here?
Sano's still near the grass at first. They've got the shift onto the left side, so
I don't know who wins this game. Extra innings are always kind of a coin toss this year.
right side.
Now the 0-2. Emergency swing, yeah.
Stayed alive.
Yeah, you're all being very smart now, not spoiling the plays. I advise that you don't do that.
Been working on. He had a quick stroke to the ball.
I'm glad we've all learned what sarcasm is at this point in our life.
Another deep breath as he awaits another 0-2 pitch from Caleb Thiel.
I feel like it should just be like a normal inning, like the 9th inning, but it's 10 innings.
Spit on it to make it 1-2.
Yeah, Grossman hit a game-tying home run earlier. Yep.
Pretty important for Mitch Garver to keep that ball in front, and he does. That keeps.
Yes, he did.
Zach
Yes, he
Short at
did.
second base.
Seems to kill the Twins. 1-2.
Now the 1-2. Ripped right at third. Donaldson with a nice play. Short.
Right where you're not supposed to hit it, 1 away.
Really good for Zach Short to recognize, to get back. I'm sure Ramon Santiago.
Think Soto's going back out? I'm not sure.
screaming
Maybe.
at him to get back.
Maybe. I really don't think it's a good idea to pitch him 2 innings, though. No, I don't think there's any point of having someone on
1
second.
away for the top of the order and Akil Badu.
Derek. I'm not who's making that argument. I hate the new overtime rules. They all suck.
On AJ's bench.
I don't think anyone likes them.
Ryan Jeffers, the only from Minnesota. Badu 1 for 4.
Yeah, that's the point. Is so they score fast. Yeah, they want the games to end fast. That's the point.
He's fallen
Yeah.
out a couple of times and grounded out.
Sure, Eric. Why do you keep talking about it? It's really annoying to keep bringing it the fuck up here. Here, you spoiled. I'll fucking get rid of you. Here. Jesus, dude. If you're so concerned about it, I'll fucking time you out. Holy fuck, dude. Shut up. Am I spoiling? Are you concerned if I spoil? What? Spoiling? Spoiling? No one's talking about that anymore, dude. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, dude. Fucking Christ.
In there against a lefty, swing and a miss.
That's a dang good pitch. You see the depth of that slider from Thielbar there. Ball moved about 3 feet laterally.
Thielbar has given up 4 earned runs in his last 4 appearances against the Tigers. The 0-2 to Badu. Fly ball, left center field. Celestino cuts in front of Cave to retire Badu, and there are 2 away.
Well, you probably have the question in the back of your mind, well, why didn't Zach Short tag and go to third? Because he doesn't know exactly if this ball is going to land. And if it does, he's expected to score. So you have to take a secondary lead. Zach Short's reading it. He's reading it. And now he's got to go too far to get back and tag and go to third. So he's hoping that ball drops. Then he might have a chance to score.
Leaves it up to
I
Jonathan.
don't know why he didn't tag up.
Scope has been on base a couple of times tonight. He singled in the 6th to extend his career-high hit streak to 16 straight. And
they started doing a guy at second last year to speed up overtime games because of COVID and stuff like that.
The 1-0. Low and away.
Looks like Jonathan's
1-0.
confident right here. He just waiting for something in the whooping zone. Great guy to have at the plate right now.
Oh, you bet.
Great guy.
78 hits since May 9th. Most in the majors.
All right, here we go. 2-0 count.
Like your chances.
Yep, you like this situation. Got a good runner at second. Granted, there's 2 outs.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. Derek, I get it. No, yeah, spoiling. Yeah, I get it, dude. We know. We get it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so let's just keep talking about spoiling.
Steel bar. The 2-0.
When I clearly don't want to fucking talk about it.
Empty, 2-1.
Oh my God. Well, there's another pitch that you kind of shake your eyes, roll your head, say, wow, fastball down the middle. It happens. That's why you've got to throw strikes.
I appreciate the sentiment, Derek, and I agree with what you said, but we don't. Can we stop fucking talking about spoiling stuff, please? All that's gonna do is make people spoil more. And that's why I really hate when people start doing what you're doing. Like, I appreciate it, but that's all that does is gonna make people spoil more. That's all that's gonna do.
Pitcher's pitch right
I appreciate it. Trust me, I do, and I may not sound like I do. I do appreciate it, but like, that's just gonna make more
Probably
people
catches the plate at some point.
do exactly what I hope they don't.
3 feet behind plate, so
That's how people
where
are
he catches is just not
on the
exactly
internet.
where it crosses the plate.
That hurts. He looks at strike 3. Tigers come up empty.
Well, that
in
sucks.
the 10th.
You're good. Like, no reason to be sorry, Derek. You're good.
Now it's Minnesota's turn.
Well, all right. Well, I guess now Minnesota gets a shot. They get who's up? Let me see. Steel bar? I don't know who's going to be on base. But it'll be Sano, Cave, and Simmons. Sano, Cave, and Simmons to score a run. Doesn't look good. Yeah, this has been a good game, King. Mr. Shane. Been a very good game. Very good game. Always when a game goes to extras, you have a pretty good one on your hands.
At the job Gregory Soto did back in the 9th inning. He strikes out Jorge Polanco on a slider, and then it comes down to bases loaded situation. He's got to throw a strike to Astudillo, and he rears back and challenges him with a fastball. Astudillo is off target on his swing, and Soto's fired up, and because of that, Soto's still out there.
Oh, wow.
And Kenta Maeda,
Soto's pitching.
Pinch run.
Kenta Maeda's going to pinch run. That's funny.
Willens Astudillo was pinch hitting in the last inning. But it'll be the pitcher's
Well, this
spot.
is interesting.
Kenta Maeda's pinch running
Maeda's running.
in that spot for Miguel Sano. Now,
You got to remember, Maeda was a starting pitcher for the Dodgers in the National League, so he's been on.
Oh, yeah, okay, he can run, so. Or at least move anyway.
Soto threw 26 pitches in the 9th inning.
Yeah,
I don't like Soto in 2 innings, though.
Because of the walks.
His
Ball
first
one.
pitch to Sano was a little low, 1-0. The most pitches he's thrown in a game.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Austin on the fifth.
Austin.
Well, I think he'll probably pass that.
Oh, it's the pitcher spot now. Oh, yeah. They did something weird with their lineup. Derek's right.
Pitcher on second base.
1-0 now for Sano.
The 1-0 was fouled back.
1-1.
He never even looked at second. His focus was totally on throwing a strike there, getting even in the count. Fastball that pretty much challenged Sano right down the middle.
Here's the 1-1.
Another one.
Oh, man. Another one at 99.
Let's see.
1-2.
AJ's playing with fire. Yeah, he is.
You live and die with your best pitch, Shep. In these stressful situations, you've got to get beat with your best pitch. You've been taught that your whole life. And the best thing that Soto could do there is get ahead. Now, he might be able to throw the slider, but how much conviction does he have when he threw 2 to the backstop last half inning? He's still got to throw it. There it is.
2-2. All right. Hold on. My eyes are so bad. 2-2. All right. Count is 2-2. I wish, Jacob. I hope we can figure it out.
4 in his career against Gregory Soto.
I hope you can fan him out. Womp, womp, womp. Strike 3, strike 3, strike 3. It's the way it'll be.
Here comes the 2-2. He struck him out.
Hey, there we go. There's
Slider
one.
there. Good sequence from Soto. So important to get that first out. Keep that runner at second base. He finishes him off with a good slider. Like I said about the one from Thielbar, this ball crosses the
Hey, what's
plate
up,
at
man?
some point, even if Sano doesn't.
What's up, Jones? How you doing, man?
It ends up by his back foot.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little while. How you been?
Now he's
Hopefully
ready
quite
for
well.
big
Hopefully
lineup.
quite well. I've been pretty good. No real complaints on my end. How about hopefully similar results as you?
Cave is struck out, grounded out.
Caves up with a runner at second and 1 out, bottom 10.
First pitch
Ball
is
1 inside.
That's where you want to throw it to Cave. So he's
Pretty
locating
good.
that
Well, that's good to hear.
fastball
I'm glad.
Kind of where he wants you. See,
Don't want to hear the opposite, right? You don't want to hear like, well, I've been
Straight
like
up.
shit.
corner
Life has been
Candelario is
miserable. My cat got hit
closer to the
by a
grass
truck.
just in case there's a
Some shit like
bunker.
that.
Cave should try to bunt.
That would suck. 1-0. 2-0. Should have been a strike
Another
though.
close one.
Yep.
Cave 2 for 25 against.
Probably should have been a strike there, but that's okay. Been calling that a strike all game, but you know. Yeah, this something's been very inconsistent.
Fly ball left field, right at him.
And that'll be the second out of the inning. The runner will have to hold at second. We might be going to 11.
That brings up Andrelton Simmons.
With a runner
That's
at second
crazy to
base
think
in these
about.
Situations, there's just no breathing room. You've got to finish it off. You've got to remain
Manning pitched
focused
great.
and execute your pitches.
What,
Because
5 or
little
6 innings?
blooper,
Really good
The
baseball?
runner at second could have
Only
the
gave
ball
up,
game for the home team. So,
Mm.
even though you feel pretty good about where
Only gave up a
Soto
couple
is
runs?
right now in this half inning,
I
he's
think
one out away from getting the boys off the
sixth
field. He
inning
needs
counts
to do
as
that.
his because there was guys on, so I think he gave up 3
Simmons
total.
1 for 4. The one hit a
Even though someone
single
else
back
gave
in the
up a run, what he gave up a run that was like an inherited run. So I don't know.
1-0.
He left with a runner on base, and someone gave up a home run, and so it was 3.
He guides it when he's
Not bad.
pitching away
He pitched
and
pretty
tries to
good.
Bring it back door, catch the outside corner. Pretty much doesn't have a lot of break.
1-0.
Does a better job when he's convinced to throw it
Simmons
down and
is
in
up.
to right-handers.
Hopefully we can get him out. He's not their strongest hitter.
A season high 36 pitch on the way from Soto.
2-0.
100 is up high. 2-0 to Andrelton Simmons.
Well, it's clear that AJ and Rocco Baldelli are both playing for the win here. First game of this 3-game series in Minnesota. And extra innings to leave your closer out.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of it. This is gonna be like 40 pitches coming. I mean, he's at what? They're about to throw 37. That's a high amount.
Simmons 1 for 1 in his career against Soto.
I really have to use the bathroom.
The 2-0. There you go.
2-1.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, there's no way he
Looks like
pitches
the Twins
tomorrow.
are taking
Yeah.
a strike here.
Yeah, I would too. CWB. Same here. What a good game so far, though. 39 likes. I appreciate that, guys. 38 likes, actually. 38 likes. I appreciate that. Very kind. Very kind. Strike 2 fouls it away. If I don't stay long after the game, that's because I'm literally running to go take a shit.
Well, he beat him again. That one was up.
Dinner's coming back. You know what I mean? It's been a few hours, so.
Confident that he just missed it.
Almost 4 hours, actually. So.
To beat the hitter, will he throw the slider? Cat and mouse game between those two right now.
Might have to power through next half inning. You know, on via the texting form. You know.
Soto struck out 2 in the 9th.
2-2 count. 2 out. Runner at second. There's a big pitch coming.
2 to Andrelton Simmons.
Whoa, come on.
Oh, man. Soto is
Jesus
starting to walk off the mound
Christ,
and toward the dugout.
Come on.
Boy, that looks pretty close to the pitch Jonathan Scope was complaining about. Very
All
close.
game long, dude.
Soto thought he had him. Instead, it's a full count to Andrelton Simmons.
Now I guess it's a full count for Simmons.
Again, I want to
Let me guess. Ball 4, and then Kepler walks it off with a
that
single.
square that we put up is taken on the front of the plate. And where
Pumping
the
100,
catcher
I hope
pushes the
so.
ball is on the back of the plate. Doesn't mean the ball didn't cross part of that plate on a corner.
The payoff.
Lost him.
Simmons.
Shit.
Four walks for Soto.
Well, it's the number of pitches and the stressful pitches that they are.
Kepler's in now, or Kepler's going to come up.
I'm not sure how many more pitches AJ can afford. Chris Fetter going to walk out one more time. He saw the frustration for Gregory Soto, and he's got to remind him that he's not out of the woods yet. And they want to keep him in because Max Kepler is the left-hander coming up. So they need at least one more batter out of Soto. And he's going to give him the time to kind of regroup, refocus, take a deep breath, and try to execute some quality pitches.
What's up, Eric? And now it's Kepler.
In there against Kepler.
Yeah, he's not the same hitter against lefties, and especially a lefty like Soto. But this will be the 9th.
Ugh. I needed to sneeze like that. That was really bad.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's actually the 10th player that
Soto
Thank you.
faced him to lead off the 9th and got him to fly out to left. A season high 40 pitches for Soto so far.
Strike 1.
Kepler fouls it back.
That's a great pitch, Shep. That's where you want to pitch him.
You'd never know that he's getting tired. That was at 100.
Got a phenomenal arm. He really does.
What's up with your Indians? Mr. Eric.
Here's the 0-1.
Fuck.
To right center field. That drops in front of Derek
That's
Hill.
game.
Maeda scores.
God damn
and
it.
Minnesota walks it off thanks
Called
to
it.
Max Kepler's first hit of the night.
Call, dude. Well, GG's to the Twins. GG. Extra innings win. That's always a way to win. Just sucks that, like, when we got that strikeout, he called it ball 3. I was like, oh, god damn it. Now they're going to win on a walk-off with Kepler. That's all right. Hey, it was a good game. We only lost by 1. It was 6-5. I enjoyed it. It was a good game. Just kind of sucks that, bad officiating was sort of the culprit of the game, it feels like. But, you should never have to, it never comes down to one play, you know what I mean? Umping was really bad, though. Yeah, the umpiring was pretty bad in that game. But, hey, sometimes that's how she goes in baseball, I would say. Just sucks that we lost. It just does. It sucks that we lost, exactly. Fun game, sucks we lost. I mean, now that's 4 in a row. We've got to snap this losing streak. Hopefully we can turn it around and win a couple games here against the Twins. We really need to, so. All right, have a good night, Warthog. Yeah, CWB, I agree. It does seem like Minnesota got it heavy. Have a good night, rest of your night, Derek. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up because I do have to use the bathroom pretty good. So, you know how it goes. 1 sec. I had to blow my nose. Sorry about that. Yeah, but all right, guys. You guys all have a good rest of your night, all right? I'm going to start to get out of here because I really do have to use the bathroom. We'll be live again tomorrow for the game. What time is that? 8 o'clock again or 7 o'clock tomorrow? We'll be live for that. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day tomorrow. Oh, man. My nose is bothering me. At least it's bothering me at the end of the stream so I can stop talking. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I appreciate all the likes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the dislikes if you happen to have left one of those too. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably same time against the Twins. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Peace out. Go Patriots, go Lions, go Tigers, yada, yada, yada. I got a shit. Peace. Fuck the umps.